See. Hey, babe. Hey, babe. Come here.
Hi.
So many.
My name is Lee.
Yeah. In the arms of an angel, fly away from here. By the way, just so we all know, I am 100% sober.
Look at this. A face only a mother could love. Oh my goodness. I can't believe she didn't get a car too, because you know what? She got $6,000 from the insurance company for that accident, when honestly it was her fucking fault for being parked there without her lights on.
I'm on a journey. I'm just a dweeb, and Quirky's in the username for a reason.
I mean, if these girls would just eat like 2,000 calories, 2,500 calories a day, they would lose so much fucking weight right away. You know, she's got to be sucking on a pacifier at night, or at least sucking her thumb.
QuirkyLoveRosee, yeah, the name's kinda cute, but the vibe's off key and the attitude's loud on you. Gaslight gourmet with the side of not me, main character energy in a low budget scene.
Oh my god, Rosie Core, I'm obsessed. I love
Of course you are.
Rosie Core.
What would that be? A musty, fart-filled rolling chair with track marks on the fucking kitchen floor?
My household pays for Amazon Prime, so it makes sense to benefit from that instead of it just being paid and not really being.
Come on. All right. Computer, but we're not going to let it stop us, are we? We're going to keep on going, right, bitch? Yes. Because we don't let things stop us over here. We don't have excuses. We keep going. Because we don't let our autoimmune diseases take us over. Except for sometimes, maybe. I'm just kidding. No. I definitely deal with an autoimmune disease. Actually, two of them, and other things as well. And I'm telling you, there are days that are way harder than others. So give yourself grace. Be loving to yourself. You're the only one that's going to be as understanding as you need to be for yourself. So please, please, please do what's needed for you. And we are going to jump into this live stream that Rosie Lynn Reed did yesterday. And she's such a bossy bitch. And also, by the way, that could not have been given to her by a person. Because I'm sorry, I don't know anybody that's just going to give this bitch a $700 fucking iPad. Okay? I don't know. I don't think that for 1 second. In fact, I believe Remy probably bought it for her, but whatever, whatever. Why do you got to lie about it, bitch? Just tell the fucking truth. Okay? That I looked it up is an iPad that is worth about $700. And you can get it on a payment plan. All right. If that was the case, somebody would have just bought you the fucking laptop that's on your wish list. But I digressed. Let's get to, shall it? And while this is all happening, while we're talking and watching this bitch, I am going to be doing my makeup. And I got a new Jeffree Star palette, and I'm so excited.
Vibe. As much as I would honestly like to.
Rosie Lynn Reed.
We just ran some quick errands because, man, I woke up at like 4 a.m. I was so annoyed. But I have like a lot of stuff I want to prep and do and make. Hi, everybody. So I know I said we were going to make salmon burgers in this live. That'll probably be the next live because like I haven't had the chance to like cook the salmon yet. So I'm going to like prep the salmon. I'm doing a bunch of prep shit. So, I do have a little minute. It's a very short grocery haul. We did a quick Sam's pickup order of just like a few things because we don't fully have like the time.
What are you doing that's so
I want to defrost a few things. I want to prep some stuff. Okay. And my honey will be in here later. Right now he's working on some like school stuff. But hello from Italy. Hi, Tina. Hello, Fumshumi. Karma. Treason, Claudia, Gamer Girl, Sierra, hello, hello. And then Morg was here earlier. Hello. And paid for, like, rude. What do you mean? The disrespect. Let me tell you.
Didn't notice that when they put the shit in your fucking car.
What I want to do in this live is prep that. I want to grab some of the stock vegetables, like the frozen veggie scraps. And I want to start a chicken broth in the Instant Pot. I want to cook the salmon, prep that. I have these Japanese sweet potatoes I bought. I want to just cook them up. So they're
We're
cooked.
staying in the rest of the day.
I also have a bag of potatoes. I think I'm gonna just bake them and turn those into like twice baked potatoes.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know what else to do with them that doesn't require a lot of chopping and extra work. I think this is bitchy, so I don't go and buy it myself, especially Walmart delivery drives me insane.
I'm not going nowhere today.
Where I do like Walmart pickup, I like never have a problem. Maybe I'm a on that front, but like I genuinely like never have a problem. So I've only done Sam pickup like maybe once before, but we were just really tired. Like we're just tired.
Why?
You can call and tell them they will totally refund you. Okay, good. I'll do that later. I assumed as much, I just wanted even less for the chicken. I wanted it more for the bones and the
I'm
skin.
live right now.
I want to make a good broth because we have some wontons still in the freezer from a while back.
I don't even
and I'd
know
love
what
to
to
make
look.
him the wonton soup that I learned from my mom. I also have a few carrots, like 3 carrots specifically, that need to get used up. So I was thinking about peeling and chopping those up. And I kind of want to make some like honey brown sugar carrot vibes because I think Lee would love those.
What, sweetheart?
I kind of just want to do a bunch of prep. Like, so. Okay. Thank you, Nancy. I appreciate it. I accept your apology. I figured you weren't like purposefully trolling, but I'd love for you to never bring it up again. And then, yes, we do have frozen veggie scraps. Nugget Budget is her name. VIP of the day, or MVP of the day. Love that. Okay, that's hilarious. Oh my God, that's so funny. So I'm just going to do the rest of the haul.
Okay. Hi, Isabella Farabee, and hi, Taurus family. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. I hope you are staying cool. That's what I hope the most, because it's a nasty hot one where I'm at, and we don't normally have heat like that. So I'm just saying, I pray for all of you out there that you have some kind of air conditioning or some kind of way of staying cool.
This is just better price per block. So I got a 4-pack of cream cheese because a big reason I got this order.
Oh, yes. Got to have an excuse as to why we bought cream cheese, right? No calorie deficit over here. Not at all.
Specifically was for, I want to make creamy chicken enchiladas. So one chicken should be more like between both dark and white meat should be more than enough chicken for that. I want to make like a big thing of it and then have my brother try it and all that.
If you
But we were supposed to go to the
give
produce
him
shop today, but we got carried away. Like, we were just busy this morning.
You
like,
carried
spending
away
time
with
together.
food? Never.
And so,
Never. You would never get carried away with food, Rosie. I don't know why you would even say that about yourself.
yeah, but we're like completely out of mozzarella. So I got two packs. One of these is going in the freezer, and then these we'll be using for other stuff. Because like I said, we're completely out. And yeah. All right. And then the other reason I wanted to make sure I went to Sam's sooner rather than later, even we did not have the energy to like deal with shopping at Sam's Club for real. But the real reason
I can't imagine what Florida's like.
I expedited this trip. $15 a box on sale right now at Sam's Club. 15.
Okay, girl.
15.
Why the fuck do you need protein? You don't. You're not working out. Hello, Jacob. How are you? You're not working out. You are not on a GLP-1. You are also eating regularly, like you should. So why the fuck do you need protein? You don't. You girls and your fucking thoughts of needing protein, and that's just going to be the be all end all of your weight loss, and you can go ahead and eat whatever you want as long as you're eating that protein. That's not the case, bitch. You're not working out. You are not on a GLP-1. Put the protein motherfucking bars away. Or get this. Go online and look up what you should be eating at your size to lose weight. How about that? Because I know Built Bar isn't on the fucking list. Not at all.
$15. It doesn't get cheaper than that. It just doesn't.
For a non-necessity.
Yeah. Well, like I said, Emily, that's why I didn't time.
Didn't you just buy a whole ton of it? You have a ton of those fucking Built Bars. The only reason that you and Amber Lynn are eating these fucking Built Bars is because they're basically candy for you. And for some reason, you think because it says protein bar that makes it healthy. No, there's still calories. There's still fat. You need to be focused on a calorie deficit, and that's it, bitch. That's fucking it.
Her out, you know? I didn't block her. I just timed her out. I assumed it was not ill-intended. Can we stop talking about it? Thank you. All right, and then let's see.
How are you talking
Ooh,
about?
cabbage roll casserole sounds fun. I'm trying. You should totally try using your sister chicken in homemade chicken soup. Is that what you meant instead of sound? Let's see.
Oh, okay. Otherwise, I was looking at it too. I wanted to get you something, but I definitely
so
hope you get
excited.
it soon.
Honestly, I do prefer peach over the green apple. Also, the ones you get from Sam's are 13 counts instead of 12 counts, so you get an extra bar and they're cheaper. You just don't get much like variety and flavor choices. I'm obsessed with the sours, so the reason I bought 2 boxes because, like, by the way, retail they're $2.99 or $29.99. You can get them a lot cheaper. Sometimes they go on sale on TikTok Shop. I know Caitlin. I follow Caitlin. $5.99 to damn. She's fine. She has a built coupon code, which is like I love that for you. I think that's like, or if you want her coupon code for the direct website. But yeah, whenever I do eventually order some of the specialty ones, I'm going to be using her coupon code for that. And you can stack the coupon code with the factory rejects or whatever they're called, the second factory, whatever the fuck they're called. I'm obsessed with Built Bars. And I was actually in the car, I was watching Smaller Sam PCOS. She's the one that really got me into Built Bars a long time ago, to be honest. I've been into Built Bars for a long time. But my newest obsession with the sours is like a newer thing. And then I did get a big ass thing of tortillas. My brother also loves the tortillas and like breakfast burritos and stuff. So I just got some more of these.
Just make your own.
Yeah, they are expensive normally. And like one of these boxes is normally $30. I paid $31 for both of these boxes. So one of my favorite snacks are dried seaweed.
Yeah,
but it's way cheaper.
You know what that sounds like to me? Privilege. Because I don't know many people that just have $30 fucking to go ahead and spend on Built Bars. Okay? That you don't even fucking need.
Buy the full non-sheets instead of the small little snack bites. Yeah. Me and what's the word I'm looking for? Me and seaweed don't get along. I wanted to like it. I wish I liked it. I just don't, to be honest. All right, I'm just gonna be lazy and put that over there for now. Okay.
Oh, that's a norm for you, babe. That's a norm for you.
All right. So the first I'm gonna eat.
Of course.
A lot of like I'm hungry.
Of
like,
course,
well,
you're
past
just
dinner
gonna
time.
start off with eating.
I'm gonna be making a bunch of stuff that's not really gonna come to a full meal. It's gonna depend on what my hands and energy can handle.
Girl, shut up. I don't even want to hear about your ailments.
We did get like, I need to let my brother know. We did get a Sam's pizza, like a large pepperoni pizza, and a hot dog. So I'm gonna eat that real quick, and then we're gonna like get into the prep. I'll just circle away and I'll talk with you guys for a minute. Also, I want the chicken's still pretty warm. And one of the things I want to do is slice this up. Yeah, this looks good. Okay.
Oh, come the fuck on, bro.
Yet, but I think it's time to cut this up. This is a petite pink pineapple. My boyfriend hasn't tried it, so I'm going to be slicing this up and putting it in the fridge, having him try it and get his thoughts on that.
Hi, Ricky Bobby. How you doing, Ricky Bobby? How you doing?
Chicken, I want to look cool. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to be prepping a bunch of different side stuff, because then when I make like main entree meals, we can just kind of reheat those things. And with my like limitations and stuff, cooking that way really just helps me, to be honest. Okay, refrigerator, and then I need to put the tortillas and the Built Bars over there, and then this needs to go back in the box. And then yeah, so it was like we got a pizza, 2 pizza pretzels, and 2 hot dogs. So I also got stuff for Levi, as well.
So you did get more for that. Okay. At first,
so I think I am gonna turn the rest of the potatoes into more twice baked.
At first, I thought she said she was sharing that little ass fucking pretzel pizza with her brother and Lee. I'm like, boy, they ain't gonna have nothing. They each get a tiny little piece, and you get the rest. Like, that ain't right, bitch. But okay, there's 2, and there's a large pizza, and there's 1 wiener. She's gonna eat the wiener, probably. I don't see anybody sharing the wiener with her. All right.
Baked potatoes. I'm gonna bake these off, and I'm gonna defrost. I made that like ground turkey Asian mixture. I'm gonna defrost that. That's gonna be an easy meal. Ooh, yeah, I should get a water.
Lily, and fucking Lee. Okay, sorry. Hi, Aunt Edna. How you doing, bitch? How you doing? Thank you for being here and being a mod. I love you so much. But Ricky Bobby says, I'm all right. Not gonna be going live from the boat today. Gonna be 100 here in Michigan. I know it's real bad here too. Not used to that. Oh, right. We're not used to that. I had tournaments all weekend, so missed anything that happened over the weekend online. Well, just watch. We'll talk about it. Ricky Bobby, I don't go out on the boat. Stay in your air-conditioned home unless you're gonna go swimming. I want to go swimming so bad. I haven't been swimming all summer yet, and I love swimming. I do. But I hope everybody stays cool. Like you said, Ricky Bobby, I'm from Wisconsin. You are from Michigan, and we are definitely around the Great Lakes. We are not used to this weather. All right, we're dying over here. Oh, it sucks. But thank you, Aunt Edna. You are amazing. I saw you in church. I was in church yesterday, and so glad to see you there. You run base tournaments and fish for money. Cool. That's awesome. I love fishing. I've never done it for like a tournament or nothing like that, but I love fishing. I just think it is the most peaceful, most relaxing thing to do. I definitely understand why men love it so much. I really do. Ricky Bobby says, I'm in Upper Peninsula. I'm 10 minutes from Wisconsin border. Fish tournaments in Shawano, Wisconsin. Okay. I used to have family up there. What was the name of it? Anyways, I had family up there, and I can't remember the area of Wisconsin that it was. But also my sons, they are up there towards Peninsula. So that's really awesome. Good to see you here. I hope you enjoy. Sit with us, relax, grab yourself something to eat. Actually, though, in this kind of hot weather, whether I'm in it or not, like I could be in my air conditioning apartment, my air conditioned apartment, I should say, and I can't eat for some reason. Like my tummy just feels yucky when it's this hot. Ugh. And I know you love to fish too. Well, we are some fishing motherfuckers over here. I know my father-in-law, he used to like to go fishing. What was it called, babe? Oh, it was called something. Damn it, why can't I remember words? Hey Chris, what kind of fishing did your dad do?
What kind of what?
Fishing did your dad used to do? What did he go fishing for up north?
Oh, Sturgis.
Jesus. Sturgeon fishing. So I was gonna say, like the only fishing your dad did. Hello, how are you? Oh, Ricky Bobby says,
Watermelon.
nice. I've been around. Don't always chat right away to gauge community. Right, I hear you there. I'm originally from Cyrax versus until Marty passed from Girl World watching Foodie reactors. You know what? I wanted to start reacting to Foodie because she's got like a special kind of audience, right? A very well, they're critical on her, but that's to I mean, why wouldn't they be? Um, but Foodie is fascinating to me because she's like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's like hard to put into words. So I'm definitely gonna start getting into Foodie more. Because this bitch right here, she sends me into a rage that it is like no other. Like she gets me to cussing, she gets me to being really, really out of the way I like to be online, my character online. I talk about the Gypsy Rose Blanchard, yes, but even Gypsy Rose Blanchard doesn't bring me to the level of anger that this bitch brings me to. Okay. And it's because of her sheer entitlement, her attitude, her grandiose, privileged behavior, and then acting as if she is the victim in every sense of the word, and it's really disgusting. I mean, even more so than Foodie. If Foodie Beauty's making fun of you, then there's a problem. you know, we used to have a lot of largemouth bass. Pollution and rerouting the water took care of that. Yeah. I mean, and that's another major issue is the bad pollution in the waterways these days. You can't go fishing and actually think that you're going to get something safe to eat at all anymore, no matter where you go. You know, and that sucks. We got lots of clear, nice lakes up here. Good. And lots of largemouth and smallmouth, plus sturgeon, muskie, pike, salmon. I need to come over and go fishing. Oh my God, that sounds like so much fun. Oh, I love it for you that you've got all that niceness up there. The further you get down into southern, like the southeastern part of Wisconsin, I mean, we have some lakes that are, excuse my stuffiness. I'm sorry. We have mold in this apartment, I think, because I wake up stuffy every day. But anyways, I digress. What was I? There's a lot of waterways around here that are pretty clear that we can go fishing at. Especially like Lake Geneva and stuff like that. But there is beginning to be a lot of pollution even there. But like, yeah, and I need to go up north. I think that would be so much fun. In fact, I'm looking to move more up north, actually, towards my best friend. I met her on here actually, but she is like the greatest person in the world in my life, and I love her. Shout out to JoJo for show, bitch. And of course, Aunt Edna is a great friend of mine on here. Objection overruled. Let's see, there's just MK Slay. I think there's so many. I love you all though, and even if I can't think of your name right now, just know you are always and forever going to be in my heart and in my prayers and in my thoughts. I gotta just try to. Oh, our lakes you can see 100 feet down. Wow. Our biggest populated city is only 22,000 people. We have more trees and animals than people. That's where I need to be, bitch. The pros were all over Wisconsin at the end of the last year. Was different to see who's got some good lakes there. It keeps knocking me off. Something up with my internet. Oh no. I'm sorry, honey. And no, we can't lose you. We love you over here. Excuse my fat arm. And mine kind of jumps a little bit too. I just paid Spectrum over $250 fucking dollars. So my internet needs to not only work, but it needs to go get me something to fucking eat and drink and take me to dinner and whatever I want for that much money. Your town only has 1,600 people. That's crazy. I know. Where I live. I'm not sure our population, to be honest with you. Actually, I should look. Hopefully, it's not too far for you to get to the hospital and such. I know in Mississippi they used to have signs up where we lived that we wouldn't be able to get to the hospital fast enough for snake bites and such, and so we should have the anti-venom, and we didn't have it, and it was so scary. My kids were so fucking like um curious that they would look under the trailer and everything like that for snakes, and it would scare the absolute ever living shit out of me because the last thing I wanted was for one of them to get bit, and I don't have any fucking anti-venom. Like, oh my god. So I pray you're not too far away from hospitals or anything like that, and that if anything happens, you are able to get to safety as quickly as on the water when you do. Hopefully, you're not today, but because, like you said, it's pretty hot. But let's get back to this real quick while I put my foundation on, and then I would love to keep on chit chatting with you guys. I love you so much for being here and keeping me company. It's really sad, my guys. I want to walk. Oh, mom. Anyways,
That sounds good. But they're expensive. We'll see. I need to ask what Lee's opinion on watermelon is.
Lee and fucking Lee.
That's just not true. Why do you think about it? Because I was correct when I was like, he was talking about when he's experiencing overwhelming anxiety, not that he was currently overwhelmingly anxious, because if he's like that, he can't eat anything. And I clarified with him after because you guys and he said that he so he's feeling anxious because of that, and he told me specifically not because of me, not because of the live. But I ended it anyway, even though he said it was fine to keep it going because I wanted him to be comfortable.
I will confirm that, I am a member for sniping and all that when she goes live on members. And he did say something about he was on a new medication and kind of drowsy from it and yada yada. So I can confirm that. But from what I've heard in the last live stream publicly that she did, like, he looked like he was having some kind of panic issue, and she continued to like just forcibly make him eat and shit and just be her normal annoying fucking self while her boyfriend was struggling and also being very, very narcissistic and just being Rosie, her grandiose fucking self, her awful self-absorbed self, where she worries only about herself, and not the needs of other people around her. Which is exactly what happened. So
Yeah. Oh, hi, honey.
Hi.
Yeah, they were just talking about what we were talking about.
what'd you
Oh,
tell
yeah?
him to
Yeah.
say?
What were we talking about earlier?
How the last live ended and stuff. Someone was like, they said that I didn't care, they were anxious.
Oh no, that wasn't the case at all. No, my anxiety had nothing to do with the live or her.
See, you just sat here and told us that, oh, he was just telling you guys what it's like for him to have anxiety. He just freaking said that he was having anxiety now. So what is it?
I get anxious for no reason sometimes. Like that's just something that happens. Like
Oh,
Yeah.
and I always played in the woods too. There's a TikTok of like this woman showing what she really does or used to do when she would go outside, and her mom always thought it was like just playing dolls over by the tree. And it's like, no, I used to go in the woods and like make up all these like weird stories and things like that and act them out and stuff. And it could have just been me, the birds, and a stick. I think that's why I love birds so much. I adore birds because I would stand forever in the woods and just like mimic their tweets and stuff, and I would always pretend like they were answering me back and then run around and do that with the birds. And who knows, maybe we was communicating. I don't know. I was bored and lonely as a kid. I have a lot of brothers and sisters, but like they were all way older than I was. So it was like growing up a only child for me a lot of the time. So it was very cool, but very lonely at the same time. Look at her face right here too. Like, see, you guys, see.
so
I mean,
He's
whatever the
literally
hell about
saying
it.
that he was having
Can
anxiety.
you put this in the box over there? Yeah. Thank you. Oh, hey, you're here. I was about to get up and put this shit in the fridge.
Here, so you do it. No, she's actually gonna get up.
I wasn't expecting you to walk in. I'm about to eat.
okay.
I was gonna get so mad if she made him do it. She's been making him do everything lately, and then trying to gaslight us and say that she hasn't. So there's that.
The other tortillas that I didn't know we had.
Oh, I love
Actually, I don't know.
birds. I love wild birds. Can you take pictures for me, Edna? Oh, that would be so awesome. I love to paint them and draw them. If you ever want a nice painting of some birds, let a bitch know. Let a bitch know. I'll do it for you.
We'll use those up first.
Yeah.
But I think Levi bought those, so that's fine.
Oh, I got new brushes. But I don't know which are for which.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat
I
real
know
quick. You
she
said you're
did.
hungry,
She,
right?
you see that too, then, and I thought maybe I was the only one that would pick it up. But she literally, damn well she made him say that, because how is it that he comes into the room right after that's brought up? Like, if you hear this being brought up, please come in and have my side. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Oh, you don't have to if it's any problem at all, and if it's just like if you just happen to get a picture, I would love one. That would be great. So that maybe I could paint it somehow, or I could just look up wild birds by myself. You don't have to. What kind of birds? Do you know?
Thank you, honey. Oh, I want a Fiji apple drink. Thank you, honey.
The way she talks to him is like
Yeah, do you want a Dr. Pepper or Mountain Dew?
Yes, yes. She's very, very
How many-
controlling, extremely controlling. So she's like Gypsy Rose in that way where everything has to be meticulously not like planned out, but like she just has that control over everybody where everybody automatically knows how they're supposed to be by her in a way. They know their role.
Here left. Not a lot. I'm gonna take them out of the cardboard.
Levi's been bringing them.
Yeah, well, he got. And we got one straight right now. Yeah, he liked her so much about a second.
I can't get,
I'll be in the bedroom.
Okay,
get that out of my head now. I love Tenacious D. Her breathing.
I want a pizza pretzel and a hot dog.
No calorie
And-
deficit over here.
Ketchup, mustard. Okay. Drink. Vibes. Okay. Let's.
Oh, that's
Chat for a
awesome of
little
you.
And then we're gonna get into the cooking prep because
You're
I
so
hate cooking
sweet,
while I'm like really
Aunt Edna.
hungry. Less fun. So, yeah, Sam's Club food is so cheap. It's awesome. Sometimes your brain has a backseat driver and creates thoughts you don't even realize, and then boom, you're suddenly anxious. Yeah,
You're breathing.
yeah, that's why it's a disorder. You don't have to explain. T. Yeah, med adjustments are hard. Hello, Kiki. We have budgeted for a specific time frame of a car rental. But yeah. Rosie, you're set for Sorais. Hello.
So that means for now
I love
you're
to see your
driving your
happiness. Thank
brother's
you. You
car.
deserve all of this. Thank you.
So for now you're inconveniencing your brother to borrow his car. Gotcha. Gotcha. She is 34 years old, but she acts like she's 12. Yeah, she looks young, but it's just because she's fat. I'm terrible. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I'm terrible. But yeah, she fills out her wrinkles with her fat, so that's why, you know.
Yeah, Sam's Sunday Sam's Club is packed with her. Yeah,
She's 34, he's 25. Just so we get that right. And he happened to see her on the We're All Insane podcast when she tried to say that she was groomed into feederism, but I debunked that. And plus, you can't be groomed into something when you're a fucking literal adult. I'm sorry, but anyways, unless you have some kind of cognitive disability, like when Gypsy Rose groomed Nicholas, and that's a completely different story. Even though Rosie likes to try to claim that she's autistic, she is not diagnosed autistic, though. Her brother is. Yes, she is very immature and very manipulative and controlling. And she's lived a very like mommy and daddy have done everything for her to the point where when she did branch out and go and try to live with a boyfriend, she completely fucked all that up. She was an extremely pathological liar all throughout her childhood. Her parents confirmed. And to me, all that shows me is that she thrives on attention, basically. So even if she's getting negative attention, she doesn't care as long as it's some kind of attention, and she can come on here and lash out at us and everything like that. And it's just to her, I don't know how to explain it. I guess like, she what? Stop. Ugh. Christopher. He said she's the R word.
we just did a pickup order. Fuck that. He did run in to do the food order for me because he's just like awesome like that.
No, you probably told him he had to, so there's that.
Do you like Sam's or Costco food better? Honestly, I like them both for different reasons. Like Sam's has the pizza pretzels. I wish I had some raw onion to chop up. I use up all of it for the caramelized onions.
Yes. Aunt Edna, you clocked it right on the head. Spoiled, rotten, never appreciated anything. What have you done for me lately? I want half, Eddie.
If you've never seen these are so good. They're soft pretzels, pizza style. These shits are amazing. This makes me want a hot dog real bad. I can't do the impression, but I love Jennifer Coolidge.
Real bad.
I'm probably
I can't do it either.
that anyway, so I'm gonna eat that second because it's we did that first because I accidentally put I didn't realize it. I put his name for the pickup order and I was like worried they were gonna ask for an ID. They didn't even ask. So I didn't do.
I don't give a
to come
shit.
back with the food to have them come pick it up. Is it like $2 like Costco food? Yeah, the hot dogs are super cheap. Yeah, they're so good.
Those
I love
actually
those
do
pizza
look
pretzels.
pretty good.
Honestly, I think they're kind of better than the pizza from Sam's.
I'm doing my makeup to do another video for my great, lovely bitches.
Oh,
because you guys deserve a members only.
Text my brother. Where are you? Where's the message? I'm still learning my layout here. Where's my messages at?
Yeah, you're learning your $700 tablet that you
Did I put it
claim
in here?
one
Oh, I
of
didn't
your
move it.
viewers sent
I put
to
it in my
you.
like dump folder. Wrong
Grifting
place for
ass
that.
bitch. I even took my wish list down because I felt weird about it.
I
Here
have
she is. She
Sam's
promotes
Club
it.
food for you when you are hungry. Hot dog, pretzel, pizza, and a pepperoni pizza for us all to share. Okay. Hey Barry, thank you.
You better
I've been
hurry up and
around.
get in
I
there.
don't know where
Shit's
you've
gonna be
been,
gone.
but I'm happy to have you here. Yeah, it's been a really great time. Yeah, I'm so happy that he's here. I feel like I've done the comparisons, and I Sam's Club pizza. Oh yeah, brother, real.
Ooh, girl.
Oh yeah, they also have the cookie
that
there.
sounds
I think
so
Sam's
good.
has that
I'm
really
so
good berry
hungry.
sundae.
Oh.
I don't get that often because I normally always want like the other stuff more,
Now I'm
and I
getting
never want
hungry.
to. I never
I
want the whole
wasn't
thing. But I share it with someone because it's just like I don't know. I like ice cream. I don't crave it often. And when I do, I tend to not have like a ton of it.
I don't want to use my new makeup. It's
Oh
so
my God.
pretty over there.
So yesterday, me, Lee, and Danielle went out to dinner. We went to this really cool Italian place. That
Oh God,
recommended,
listen to this story.
Probably like 30 minutes out from where I live. And we had the food. It was really good. Our waiter was like, he was odd. I've never had an experience like that. He was on top of our refills, which I appreciated. But he was like it started with, he asked for our drink, like me and Lee's drinks. And then Danielle was like going to grab the drink to look at like the beer options. And she starts to look at it and goes to say something. And he like walks away. And I was like, and like he kept doing it.
Mind you, I want you to listen to this story and listen to how she tells it because, for one, I have a lot to say because I was a waitress for about 24 years. I was a very good waitress. In fact, whenever a restaurant, and I am very conceited about my waitressing skills because I was good. I was very good. And I even had like other restaurants that would come into my restaurant and watch me work and then ask me to come and work for them. Like it was crazy. But at the same time, I have a lot to critique on this fucking story. She pisses me off because she tries to act like she didn't go and complain about this waiter when you could absolutely tell that that's exactly what happened. And then when she found out what she finds out about this waiter, then all of a sudden it's, oh, okay. But I pray that she left this waiter a decent tip because for this waiter to be autistic and working as a waiter has to be hard as hell. And they're doing it and they're killing it. So whether they're verbal or not, or whatever the case, or whatever you're fucking bitching about, but who cares? They're still at work busting their booty. After 12 years, 4 months ago, I came home to empty house and empty bank account. minus $21,000. So I've had to put all YouTube memberships on hold, rebuilding my life. Worst part is left all her stuff besides lingerie. I am so sorry, Ricky Bobby. That's awful. But you know what? It sounds to me that this is all a new beginning for you. I'm sorry that your money was taken and your home was left empty in the bank account. But you know what? Now's the time to rebuild, start fresh. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here for you. You know what I mean? I'd love to see you out with your journey to be starting anew and fishing and doing all the wonderful things that you love to do. Because at the end of the day, a fresh start, sometimes, even though the lesson is rough and the lesson is hard, you're going to get through it. And then you're going to look back on the lesson and you're going to know exactly why you had to learn it. You know? If I'm off with what I'm saying to you, Ricky Bobby, please forgive me. You can totally what is it? I can't think of words today. Correct me in the comments. I'm sorry. And you know, like Aunt Edna said, I've been there too with 4 kids. I had to start fresh. I had to start all anew, and it was the best thing though that ever happened to me. Okay, so keep on fighting, keep on doing you, and beautiful, wonderful things will happen for you. Like this, you will get coffee delivered.
The man with his wiener out.
Don't you know what I mean? Take your put your what? No wieners are out. No, not at all.
Like I can clap with no hands.
Stop it. Happiest you've been in 12 years? That's amazing. Wonderful. You know what? You deserve it. And this is Yahuwah's way of saying, hey, if you don't know who Yahuwah is the actual name in Hebrew of Jesus, because at that time they didn't have the letter J and all that nonsense. So I don't believe in that. So I go off the Hebrew name, which is Yahuwah, Yahusha, Yamasha. And anyways, what I'm saying is this is Yahuwah's way of saying you deserve better. Maybe you're going to have this large loss in the beginning, but you're going to do better and you're going to feel better in the long run. And you deserve this. You deserve this happiness. Even though you're 35, so what? You're still young. Very young. 35 is
That's prime time, man.
start over and don't rush into nothing. Enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy for you. I really am.
Me too. How do you know who you are? I'm just happy that you're being happy.
Oh, that's okay. I hope you don't mind me giving you my opinion on it. I know you're just chit-chatting with us, but I'm just giving my opinion because I'm an opinionated, stupid-ass bitch. You know? All right.
Like, instead of putting the food down on the
you
table,
didn't
every
want
time he was
some.
like hold
I
it out
see what
to
you're
you,
saying.
and like he was like almost like completely nonverbal. It was just kind of like a weird experience.
Sometimes they don't.
It wasn't necessarily
Sorry.
bad. It was just kind of like really confusing, like really confusing. But
So
he was
wait,
also just kind of hard to like track down. No, he was.
This bitch claims she's autistic. Her brother's actually she likes to take on ailments of people in her life. Okay, and so that's kind of the thing that Gypsy Rose does. But this bitch has been wanting to be diagnosed autistic for however long now, because she believes that it's going to give her some kind of new, I guess, a relationship with her parents because she wants really badly to be diagnosed with this for them, for the approval of them, which I don't understand. Her mother literally went to school for psychology to be a better mother to her children because basically she had one severely autistic. Well, I don't know if I wouldn't say that Levi is severely autistic, but he works and everything else. He does a lot better than this bitch, I tell you that. But she claims that she's autistic, and now I know one thing for that she's the level of autistic that she could definitely tell if another person was, right? So she's literally like whining and complaining about this waiter when she should be able to notice, oh, maybe he's autistic like me, and because it's a spectrum, it could be another level. But no, she just continues to be confused and like, I don't know, she's ignorant as fuck.
Why would anybody want to be diagnosed autistic? I don't
She is another mimic, completely and entirely.
Wasn't new.
Yes,
He was actually really well
I know.
established.
Locals do that.
Because
They do.
I said I asked the hostess about it, and she kind of insinuated basically that he may or may not be autistic. And when she told me that, I was like, oh, got it. And that and then I was like, okay. But it was just like a very like jarring experience when I like wasn't sure what was
Hey.
happening.
If you would not be in diapers at that graduation, for goodness sake. That's funny. But if you had kids, like even at my mom had me when she was 36. Okay. So what if I grew up with an older lady? I had good qualities. I knew how to knit. The fuck out of here.
What is that?
It's just probably a
Rose.
well, it's probably a coffee
Coffee
ground.
Oh,
Son of
there
a
you go. It's
bitch.
fat one, though.
Quit your bitching. That's all you ever do. You sound like Rosie. Oh,
Slap you. Not literally. I don't do that. But I'm just saying.
yeah. She mimics everybody. Okay, so she gets. Wait, I was going to tell you guys. She gets her autism from her brother. She gets her chronic pain from her mother. She gets her dyslexia from her dad. She gets
Retarded from her grandma.
shh.
I mean, her goofiness from her grandma.
Her grandma wasn't retarded.
I don't
Oh.
know no part of her family but her.
Anyway,
Yeah.
she gets, what else is there? Both of her parents had to have weight loss surgery, and when they approached Quirky about doing this weight loss surgery, she tried to claim that it was surgical anorexia, I believe is how you spell it. I don't know.
What? A medicine that you don't know how to spell?
No, it's a condition, anorexia. Oh, I can't see it.
You can't say that
I
word?
can't see the word on YouTube
Why?
because,
Oh my god! But you can say fat.
yes, the opposite of fat.
Right, man. You should be...
Yeah, no, she tried to get disability, but they kept denying her. Yeah. Shit, they deny me, and I have 2 autoimmune diseases and CLL. So, I mean, I'm supposed to be able to get it right away, but
Nope. Third time's a charm.
I don't really. If I'm making too much on YouTube,
But because he was just like it was like things where like he would take a drink to hand to Lee and like go like this close in front of Danielle's face. There's just stuff like that. And it was like,
oh, she bitches about no insurance to the point where she's pissed me off royally, where I've gone in her on her videos and commented, healthcare.gov. Now, you're not going to get the greatest insurance and you're not going to get the cheapest insurance, but you're going to get something to where you could go into an office and see a doctor and help get your ailments and your issues under control. But she refuses to do this, and yet goes out and buys all this bullshit off Amazon and gets this tablet, yada, 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 because she's an idiot. And then she will sit there and yell at us about how we're stupid for saying that she should be going to get insurance with this money and blah, 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 when it's literally that easy, where I've gone on to the healthcare.gov and put in her information as if I was her and all this stuff. And I was quoted at just under $200 a month. I mean, come on. disability is very, very hard to get. Yeah, it is. And it's like if I start making enough on YouTube, I don't want to even bother with it and leave it for people that actually really, really need it. Because if I'm doing well on here, why bother? You know? But at the same time, I know that there's some people that don't have the option of doing YouTube, so they have to have it. And I would just prefer they get it. And I'm so worried about so many different things that I could go on forever and babble you guys' ear off on here. I swear to God, I'm so sorry.
I've never had an experience like that with wait staff before. And then the reason I'm telling the story though, because like honestly, we had a great dinner. Food was delicious. Lee and I split calamari and some baked ziti. And like we actually had it like enough left because like Italian places have like huge portions. We had enough left over that we brought home, and that's what he had for like later on, I think that night or the next day or something. But that would have been this morning, so no, I think it was later that night. But the reason I'm bringing this up, if something happened, it was a very like short moment, but it was kind of crazy. So we paid and we were getting up to leave.
Gotta take a bite.
And there was these two like older women sitting behind us, like very old, like they don't look a day under 80. And I remember looking over and like I smiled at them because I thought one of them reminded me of someone that I knew.
Oh, this is a story before and
that was like earlier on. So I go to stand up, and I'm like I sit up and I start. So it's like our table was like right here. Their booth was like right here, and then there's the pathway. I was like sitting right here. So I stood up and I take like not even 3 steps. And I don't remember verbatim what she said off the top of my head right now. I talked about it like right after it happened, so I'd have to watch that back to make sure I got it verbatim. But I believe she said something along the lines
what?
Like,
you should
like,
just
like,
be able to remember
the size of that woman or something like that. And I paused for half a step, and then like without thinking, I turned around and I went, "I have ears, by the way." And then I turned back around and kept walking into the bathroom, and I didn't engage with them again.
Rosie, you're 600 pounds.
Look, people's audacity is baffling, and it's like I wasn't even upset, like or hurt or anything. It's just like, could you at least have the decency to let me walk away before you act like a piece of shit? I don't know. Just thought. Yeah, exactly. People need to mind their business. Like I'm literally.
What about
she said it? Like,
what about your audacity? What about the shit that you do and say, and you don't give 2 fucks about who hears it? Maybe that's a little bit of karma coming back at you, don't you think? I think so. Oh, and I will if I absolutely need it, I will get it. Like if I'm not happening to have a good go on the YouTube, but like I don't know. I'm so worried about everything out there in the world. Not to change the subject, I'm so worried about the people in Venezuela. And I tried to put the link in my last video, but it didn't work. So you might have to copy and paste it. But and I'm so been worried about people in Cuba and worried about so many things. And I just want to make sure that I'm doing what's right and doing, being a good person. And so, and every decision I make and everything that happens in my life, I try to be very careful because I never want to, I never want to look like I'm like her in any kind of way. And it really scares me because I just sometimes people get wrapped up in the YouTube clout and stuff like that. Next thing you know, they're acting very brand new, if you will. And it's just not for me. So I'm trying to make sure that I make all the right choices every time, even and keep my integrity so that people know and they can trust the fact that if they turn their back, I'm still the same as I am in front of them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I totally got off context here. I'm just trying to be a good person is all I'm trying to say.
the bathroom and she was sitting right here. She said it when I was right here. Like, bitch. Who do you think you are? Crazy. He was actually actually already walking outside, I think to hit his vape. So he didn't hear it. Danielle heard me say that because she was confused at first. Was Remy a name to protect Lee's identity at first? Yes, I came up with the name Remy. Yeah, Florida fat phobia is really bad recently. Never have experienced it till this year. Yeah, normally people mind their business on that kind of topic because there's like, we were driving around in the Tampa area to go to the crystal shop, and I'm not kidding when I say when we were like in the Tampa area, I saw
even the
at
point.
minimum 8 different elderly people in motorized wheelchairs just scooting around on the sidewalks and stuff, and most of them were overweight. Like that's just Florida. Like, you know what I mean? And
I don't know why I went on that tangent just a minute ago, but it's just to kind of like, my mind is racing all the time because of my ADD. So what I was trying to get at is that as a YouTuber, you've got to make choices, you've got to make decisions all the time that your audience is going to see, your audience is going to know about, right? So you've got to, I mean, not that I wouldn't be anyway without YouTube, but with YouTube, I try to watch and make sure that all my decisions are carefully thought about so that I'm not offending anyone or I'm not being entitled about anything and that kind of thing. I just try to like really like pay attention is what I meant.
like that's normal here. There's or motorized scooters or like bigger people. But yeah, I mean, I just think right now in a societal way, we're in a massive swing back, kind of like circa early 2000s, where like how like Ozempic and all of these things are kind of creating a skinny supreme culture, which can just be very detrimental to people's mental health and stuff for a lot of reasons.
Oh, you know what? I think that having body positivity and people trying to claim that there's health at every size, when you're literally sitting there as a 600-pound woman, you could hardly breathe to just stand up and do a couple of tasks right next to you. Okay. Though that right there is something that I would hope America doesn't fall into anymore, because that was harmful to our society. Our society is already full of large people. So with that being said, it's not okay to promote obesity as something positive. It is not positive. It takes lives early for no reason at all. You could just drop dead. The risk of sudden death for somebody your size is extremely high. So I don't think it's right for that to be the main focus of American people. I think we need to get back to where we were, maybe not so thin that we are at Gina Cooney's level, but thin and healthy to where your body is healthy, you are active, you can breathe, all those things. That's what I think America should be. Okay, not one extreme or the other, but right there in kind of the middle. Maybe a little over the thin side more. That whole body positivity era was not okay in my eyes. I believe you should love yourself.
And I'm talking specifically aesthetically. I'm not talking about health. All right, before people get their panties in a twist about that. But I just think like mind your fucking business.
A shirt.
Ooh, a shirt.
Oh, the shirt.
Oh, it's a bra. It's that bra I ordered when we were broke, and I shouldn't have ordered it. Oops.
It's really not hard. It was just so rude.
Really
I've always said you're too nice.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, though.
At least they're getting out and about. I wish my grandmother would use hers. Yeah, no. And no shame, by the way. No shame with people doing that on the sidewalks. That's not what I meant. I just meant that's like a part of
You want to wear it?
At least in like the retirement communities areas for sure. You look so pretty. Skin is glowing. Thank you. No offense to old people, but their mindset can be shitty as fuck. Yeah, especially obviously, I know that's more of a generality. There's obviously exceptions. Like literally, Danielle is like closer to my mom's age than mine. She's awesome. I love her. Like she's a great person, and but it is interesting being friends with her because like sometimes I do see that like gap, generational gap, and I feel that with my mom sometimes too. But
I would fuck
Right, shut up.
that thing.
What are you talking about? Someone was directly rude to me. I'm allowed to fucking say how I feel about it. Shut up. I lived in Florida for a time. Definitely an older population, at least on the West Coast. Yeah. We can't use the pool till tomorrow. We did the pool live on members only. If you guys want to check it out, it was a fun thing.
Don't become a member.
I'm cook prepping.
Do not become a member. I will show it.
She wasn't shaming anyone. She was standing up for herself, stop grasping at straws. Literally, Mary.
Skins.
Literally.
Skins. Ooh, skins.
You
get a little jingle when you come in my life.
We should like
that.
I don't know. Well, people have zero filter and don't give a fuck. But to say mean things to a person with a disability in public, someone who heard the comment, should have. So she said it really. She did say it quietly. I think she was trying to make me not hear it, but like,
she's loud and obnoxious,
and maybe yours aren't working as great as mine are, but mine aren't that great either. Like, I don't tell you.
Fat bit.
You guys can do laps together like a race. Oh yeah, that'd be interesting. I don't know if I want to race him like on stream though. Maybe for a super chat. I'd have to ask him. I'm sure he'd be down, but he would kick my ass. Probably be funny to watch though. Oh no, we had just paid. We're getting up to leave. And so it didn't even affect me for like by the time I got to the car, like I just vlogged talking about it real quick. But I'm sharing it now instead. I was an in-home elderly caregiver after being a vet tech, and yes, well, people are shameless. So we got calamari, and me and Lee split calamari and baked ziti. I had some of the rolls too. The haters are saying the waiter story was offensive. I don't give a fuck. Be offended. Shut up.
You would be.
My give a fuck about like the losers who dedicate their entire life to hating me is gone. I don't care. Leave me alone. If I get over my public anxiety, you're never going to see that person again. Yeah, exactly. She's probably lurking in both chats. But be offended. I was offended. I was the one that was mistreated.
The story about the waiter, you dumbass.
I personally feel like calamari is overrated. I feel like it should taste better for the money. I like calamari. Those aren't haters. Those are fans, baby. I'm telling you, fan behavior. It is constant fan behavior. They're more locked in on my life and what's going on with me than a lot of my viewers are. Weird.
Yeah, because you.
Now you can go ahead and watch the replay to check it out. I'm kind of ready to move on from the topic.
You're an
I feel like I've said everything to say. Julie, every time you go live, like fangirls, yeah.
She is very cringy, isn't she? Oh my god.
We'll see how I feel. I might eat half the pretzel. We'll see. That hot dog's pretty filling.
Oh, I see. Damn, it's taking my makeup off up there.
So, guys, I'm going to just address this now and I'm going to talk about this one time, and then we're going to move on, and I'm never going to talk about it on my channel again. Now, I understand. How do I want to go about this? I know it could make sense to want to call him Remy Lee, but the people who are obsessed with like Amberlynn and Foodie and me, they have been calling him Remily for a long time. And it's disgusting. Emily has so much like concrete evidence of being like a death feeder. Comparing my boyfriend to Emily is direct disrespect to me and my relationship.
You're just putting the name
I can't
together.
control other people doing other chats. I blocked the word Remily because again, I think it's repugnant and disgusting to compare him to Emily.
You're repugnant.
He would never even contemplate treating me a fraction of the way that she treats women. I'm not playing with that. So because of that, I don't want you guys calling him Remy Lee either, because it's just too close. So yeah. I know, Virgo, that's fine. And I understand that. And that's why, like, I'm not offended. I'm not upset at you.
Stop smacking, bitch.
I will put it back on you, but
I'll be a
I know,
mod.
right? It's so weird, Kiki. Yeah, for real, Barry.
Oh, and look at me not cherry picking your shit and watching your live off your channel. Oh my god.
Okay.
The stuff you say that reaction channels don't do. Holy shit.
What do I do with the lid for my
Dumbass.
sauce? I don't know. He's working on his school assignment. But also, we're both
You wouldn't know a
tired.
fucking
We've
thing.
been doing a lot.
You know what? If she only learned that if she went to school or something that she would get the money from that's left over from like federal funding and student aid, she would be in school so fucking fast. She'd have to finish her GED though. But anyways, I digress. Hopefully Remy or Lee or whatever he is doesn't tell her about that, because that'd be the next fucking journey that she'd be on, is going back to college or going to college so that she can get that money. You know what I'm saying? She's all about that money. But she hasn't, like I said, graduated high school, so she'd have to do that first. And she can't even understand like her boyfriend Lee being in school and having so much work to do and having, strict professors and stuff. She's literally in a couple of her live streams calling his professor a bitch, which is just so ignorant to me. Absolutely ignorant, because this woman is just doing her job and giving assignments to her college students. Okay. He's in college. In order to get a degree, he has to do what his professors ask of him. And it's usually on a syllabus that you get in the beginning of the class before it even starts. So he had all this time knowing that this portion of the syllabus was going to come up and it might take a while, and he still took the class, right? So he can't be mad at the professor being a whatever, a bitch, as you call her, because he already knew what he was getting into. And I'm sure people had told him about how harsh, because there was always people that would tell you that had gone through a class with this professor and tell you just what to expect from them, especially if they were like evil or like mean in any kind of way. You're usually forewarned. So I'm sure he was forewarned about this professor and was given a syllabus and knew what the requirements were of the class before it even started. So don't sit there and call the woman a bitch when she's literally doing her job to educate him, right? Not just do what you do, which is just spend his money, be fat, and do whatever you guys do. I don't even want to know, so I'm not bringing it up. Oh, my nose is so stuffed up. Gross. Hate it. I know. It is sad. It is sad. And then for her to act any kind of way or better than anybody else really pisses me off, because that's a lot of time what she does is she tries to just act like very, I don't even know, just better than people. And I mean, you're literally indenting that fucking kitchen floor all day, cooking random stupid shit. She's usually always adding Worcestershire sauce, or as I call it, wash your sister sauce, uh, onion powder and garlic salt, or it might be onion salt and garlic powder. I can't remember, but it's those three things. She literally puts it in everything. She might add a splash of soy sauce or something, but the level of sodium that she's putting in her body is just astronomical. And then she was diagnosed at the one specialist she saw, who said to her, I think it was a rheumatologist, that she should, oh, that's okay, Ricky. Glad you're here though. That she is very inflamed, basically. Her inflammation levels are very, very high. And they requested that she lose some weight and possibly get this inflammation down so they could do a proper assessment and see if she does have an autoimmune disease. Well, you ultimately, to be diagnosed with RA, you have to have that RA factor in your blood, or RH, or whatever it's called, in your blood, which I had. At first it said, no, I didn't. So then we were moving on to like other things, trying to figure it out. And in that time, we found out that I have just too much going on. I don't want to get into it all with me, but oh, thank you. I appreciate you sending me gold coins. That's so awesome. I love that they got the gifts on here now. That's so cool. Anyways, but yeah, so she refuses to lose weight and lower her sodium levels so that the doctors can make a proper assessment and see if she has, oh, she says she has fibromyalgia. Whatever. She might have it, but nobody can tell because she won't do what's needed to have the proper assessment for a diagnosis. Same with her claiming she has autism. The doctor literally told her to wait 6 months, come back and be retested. Why? Because ADHD and autism have a lot of symptoms that overlap, right? So with that being said, they wanted her to go home and take her ADHD medication and see if that helps any of her symptoms, and then come back and be reevaluated, right? To see if her symptoms were from the ADHD or from possible autism. So she refuses to do what's needed to get proper diagnoses, and then she will sit up here and complain about the fact that she deals with all this shit supposedly, even though it's usually a mimic off somebody else, like her hand issues, all that jazz. It's a mess, and it is very sad. And I'll point out more as time goes on. I keep getting ahead of myself. I apologize for that, but she's very, very frustrating as a person. And she will do a lot of this hyperextension of her fingers. I can't even do it because my fingers are not, I just can't do it. Yeah, it is off the charts. And they told her that. They were like, we can't make a proper assessment and give you a diagnosis until your inflammation is way down. And the only way that she's going to be able to achieve that is by losing weight and not eating such high sodium processed foods all the time. And she looks like a baby.
I'm gonna stay in top chat for a little bit until the spamming's over.
She's such a baby.
What did I do with the lid? Did I drop it? I did drop it. I didn't realize.
You're breathing.
Wait, what's going on?
Your body is suffocating. That's what's going on.
I think I was a kid last time I saw animatronics. Hey, Colson. Oh, yeah, he's going to be here for a while, guys. Like,
great.
Yeah, I like adding a little extra cheese to the cheap pizzas.
He's your caretaker now.
Okay. You just wanted my opinion on it? Okay, got you, Krista. I know. Oh, yeah. Also, it's the time of day, Bougie Mama. Like the food courts close, like I think an hour before Sam's does. Later in the day.
I wonder if she's found out yet that if you get disability, sometimes you can be assessed to be in need of a caretaker, and then Remy could get paid to take care of you, be a caretaker. Don't let her find that out, though. Don't let it happen. She'll be on that like flies on shit. Oh yeah, she will. And
sometimes they're harder to get. Also, guys, if you want to avoid the spamming for now, You can, guys, the mods are on it. This person has tons of fake accounts. I'm sorry. It eventually stops, but I'm so sorry, guys.
It's a bot.
If you guys want to avoid the spam, we'll put it in top chat for now until it dies off. And I'll verbally say something once I see it or the mod setter. So I apologize. It is inconvenient. There's not much I can do about it besides like going members only chat for a little bit, and I don't want to do that to everybody. So let's see. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. Thank you. I appreciate your concern, genuinely. Well, there's the only thing really to say is somebody actually, yeah, I'm not gonna say that actually. Never mind. Yeah, no, I mean it is what it is.
How's this
What,
stalking?
worry about my new
Ben?
tablet in what way?
This
JT?
bitch likes to use words like stalking and grooming and all this shit when that's not what's actually going on. People are covering her because they have an opinion about her, and they have every fucking right to have this opinion about her and show her shit and react to her shit, all that jazz. If you don't like it, too fucking bad. That's not stalking. That's us having an opinion about your terrible behavior. Okay? Get a grip.
Make sure that you guys don't need to delete comments if you're trying to block them. Just hit hide. If you're not trying to block or time out, that's the time to delete, because otherwise you're just adding an unnecessary step. Where am I starting? All right, I want to do the carrot. Okay,
We are
let's do
watching.
veggie prep. And how am I going to cook the salmon too? So let's get this plan going.
Yeah, and it said, my close friend ate himself to death. I'm still pissed at him. I tried everything and couldn't help him. Broke my heart. See, that's the thing. That's exactly what these girls are doing. And they think that us coming on here and being like, hey, get some health care coverage so that you can go to the doctor for your type 2 diabetes that you're treating currently with expired metformin, saying that it's controlled when it's not, Rosie. Fuck. And there's plenty of options around your home that we've given you the information for that you refuse to utilize because you're so stubborn and so hard-headed in the fact that you are going to reverse your type 2 diabetes. How? By getting fatter? That's not how it works. I'm going to eat myself in the reverse type 2 diabetes.
I'm gonna eat myself.
What the fuck does that mean? You can't. Anyways.
I'm gonna eat myself back to skinny.
There's not enough flour in the U.S. to find that wet spot. Hell no. She's got to have sleep apnea. She's always talking about how she's not well rested. Well, bitch, you're suffocating in your sleep. Hello? You're gonna, you know what's gonna happen to you? What's gonna happen to you is what happened to me when I was, because I just recently lost 145 pounds, and before I lost that weight, I had severe sleep apnea. In fact, I woke up on life support because of it one time. And that was the scariest fucking thing I've ever woke up. I woke up to the doctor literally telling my mom that she had to hurry up and make a decision because they had tried to get me to start breathing again 5 different times. And I guess I wouldn't start breathing on my own until finally I did. And I woke up then with this lady trying to feed me pudding, and I didn't want any. She was trying to teach me how to swallow again because I literally couldn't swallow. But anyways, that's what's going to happen to you, bitch. And I wasn't even anywhere near 600 pounds. Like, at all. I was maybe 375, and I just lost 145 pounds. So, Edna, I love food, and by my channel can tell I'm not skinny, but went from 300 to 180, 190. Yeah, see, that's awesome. I love food, but I also know I need to be active if I eat. Correct. Yeah, and it's okay to have your favorite things once in a while and shit. Just don't overdo it, right? And congratulations on your weight loss. I'm happy for you because it's very hard to do. And that's actually my goal weight is 180 because I'm 5'11", and I think like 180 is a good weight for me, 175 maybe. But we'll see. In fact, lately, since I haven't been eating all the processed, nasty, fucking high calorie junk, I crave like healthier foods. I'll crave a salad with a light dressing on it, or I'll crave fruit, or I'll crave shit like anything. Like I sit there and I love healthier foods. The way they taste is just so much better than the high processed nasty food out there. You know? Anyways, her new tablet's coming up, let's watch.
Going. Let's start there. Start with the oven. Exactly, Barry.
Yes, bitch. God, her breathing just irritates me.
Not exactly Berry Drop.
Berry Drop. These names sometimes.
Okay. What am I doing? Oh, Safari. Search.
Oh, Safari. And she's like over here acting like she in the last live, she was like, I don't use Android. I just use iPhone. Do you know how privileged that is? There's people out there that can't even afford a phone at all and have to get a government phone.
Barry.
Okay. So they don't get the privilege of having an iPhone or all that. I'm very grateful for all that I have to do my channel. I waited to start my channel till I had, the stuff that I really wanted to have in it and to give you guys the content that you deserve as my viewers. You know what I mean? Like, I can't stand that kind of behavior where where she feels like, if I just get online, everyone's supposed to watch me. Okay. Like, that's her attitude. It's so fucking gross. Yes, portion is everything. And that's one thing I learned majorly is that my portions were just way too high, way too big. So I needed to lower that. And as soon as I did, like, weight just started to come off. You know what I mean? Well, I'm sure you did, honey. You did lose 40 pounds in 38 days after coming home that day, but put that back on and back to 180, 190, but I looked like I was a corpse. I understand though, honey. Depression can cause us to do things we wouldn't normally do. I'm glad you woke up and you saw what you were doing. Hope you have a great support system. I really do. It sounds like you might. I don't know. But having a devastating event happen like that in your life will cause that. In fact, I'm surprised maybe you didn't lose more and didn't fall deeper. I'm so proud of you for not doing that to yourself and that you came out of it and you realize your worth, because your worth isn't based on that person. Your worth is beautiful and wonderful based on who you are.
McCole Keener. Barry McCole. Fuck you. Fuck you for that. Don't block her. Don't block them. I actually don't know your gender. But don't block that account. But fuck you for that.
And her
No,
mood
I'm
can
so good
change
about
at the
not
drop
falling.
of a
That
hat.
shit
So
genuinely one of the first times I've like actually fallen for that shit. Thank you, mountain bike. I love this top. Okay, salmon.
oh yeah, weren't you supposed to
And
do tie-dyed shirts with your members? Wasn't that a thing? That was a thing like a year ago. You conned your members into doing that. You know what story about Rosie that I've just recently found out? Well, one time she decided that after she got out of her mental institution, she met this girl and found out that this girl and her boyfriend were homeless, right? Well, of course, she wanted to help somehow. So I think she realized that right away there could be an easy grift involved for herself. So she went and made them their own personal wish list on Amazon. She promoted it in her live streams. She collected money for these people. She even put out a GoFundMe for these people, right? And at first, she was very helpful. She did get them a couple nights in a room. Who knows? I don't know for sure if she did. She never showed proof of these things now, even though she was asked to. Uh, and I found out that she got a whole bunch of stuff from their Amazon wish list. Um, and that not all of it was provided to them. That all of a sudden, she decided to get mad when the boyfriend asked her where the funds were from the from the GoFundMe, that they were given a certain amount, but they weren't given all of the amount. Okay, because everything was under her control. It didn't go into their name. It was all under her. And so her quest to supposedly help these unhoused teens was to completely rip them off and grift for money for them and not give it to them. That was her whole thing with that, which I find to be just so disgusting. And another fucking reason why I decided to cover her. Now, I may have gotten a couple details in that story a little wrong. I have to go back and like really research it to know the exact truths on it. So please don't quote me entirely on that. But I do know that she collected items for them and never gave it to them, and collected money and never gave them all of the money. And so, how is that helping them? How is that giving them, you know, if what my idea is, what I give you out of help and me seeing a need in you, after I give it to you, it's not mine anymore to worry about. I gave it to you. That's my good deed. I'm done. Have a great day. It's over with. I don't like to broadcast shit I do, all that kind of thing. Whereas Rosie, she wanted the praise from it. She wanted the clout from doing what she was doing. She was a hero and that she was this and that, this and that. But she wasn't actually being this fucking saint hero that she claimed. And then she was gonna be like, well, I don't know what they're doing with that after I give it to them and yada yada. At that, what you give someone when you're helping them is that's it. That's all. You're done after you give it. Don't worry about what the fuck they decided to do with it. That's their choice from there that point out. You can't control that. But you helped, you gave so that they could do what they needed to do for themselves. After that, you don't have to worry about it anymore. You know, she had that whole attitude like, well, if I give you money on the street, how do I know you're not going to buy alcohol? Who cares? Not your choice. Oh, you had a Rottweiler? Oh, I love them. 3 weeks after she left our Rottweiler, we delivered in birth, turned 1. She got me through a lot of it since I put down my dog who was 20 just before Christmas. Edna supersizing garbage to get more money while it don't cost them but 5 cents more. Oh, did she take the Rottweiler with her? Oh, I love Rott. Oh, I do. They're so beautiful. And I love pits. Oh my god, my ideal dogs would be I would have a Rottweiler, I would have a blue nose and a red nose pit. And I would have my Bubba, who's a beagle, and I love him, even though he's a bitch. Oh, she left both of your dogs with you? Oh. Well, are you like capable of taking care of them like with food and stuff like that? Are you ever in need of that kind of thing is what I'm asking. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just asking cuz I would, support the cause. I just love dogs. I think that they're put here for a reason for us to learn how to really love because I believe that their love for us is how we are supposed to love each other. 20 years is a very old age for dogs nowadays, right? Yeah, you can tell you must have taken great care of that dog for living 20 years. That's unheard of, especially for larger dogs. For small dogs, yeah, but larger dogs, that's really unheard of. I'm glad you came to our chat today, though, you guys. You and Aunt.
Oven.
It's nice having good
Okay,
conversation
then we'll do
with good
400,
people.
sure. Okay. Because I can cook the potato too.
Bitch, I'm so hungry. I don't think we ate anything.
They're so good. I love those Built Bars. Mike.
She was a border collie. Oh,
Wow, that went right over my head and it didn't. I love that. I did fall for it, bitch. I
So
did.
precious.
Respectfully.
It's like I love having my beefy dogs, my ones that you can rough house with in the house and stuff like that, and play toys and have a good time with. And then I like my sweet little lovey angel dogs, like my Bubba. My Bubba's a fat beagle basset hound, the sweetest guy ever. He hardly ever barks at people outside. I mean, he's just the best. And I don't know how he'll do if I do end up getting like a Rottweiler or a pit bull one day while he's with us because he's only 5. I mean, I do plan on getting another dog, but I worry about his response to it because he's my baby, like my my sweetheart. I think he would be really, really, absolutely jealous if I got a boy. But if I got a girl, I don't know. See, I'm conflicted. Um, added this. My second oldest is 18 this year. LOL, she's a Beagle Schnauzer Terrier mix. Oh wow, okay. That's adorable. I have to look that up to see a Beagle Schnauzer Terrier mix. I gotta look it up.
You'll find out about it when the video comes out, when I do it, Kiki. Yeah, I don't have more to add to that. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, I need to come up with a plan. Okay. I'm going to start. One second.
So is that like her? I don't know if you can see it.
I don't know if I'm going to get to the lemons. How are they looking? They're looking good. Okay.
It's
I do
so
need to do
cute.
this soon, though. See if I get to that today. I might not have the hand stamina to do all of this plus that. I'm fine. Your hair's sticking up a little in the front. I don't know if you know that's why I'm saying it. I do not know. Let me look what my hair looks like. It's like a little faux hawk moment.
Oh my god, the face. She's like me. When I look in the mirror, I can't help but make faces at myself. Like, that's why I'm kind of glad I do my makeup now in here because I don't have to go through that. I won't do that to you guys. But usually when I'm looking in the mirror, I'm like making the weirdest faces.
Hair unicorn, I love it. My mom likes Winn-Dixie. I've sometimes shopped at it. Please don't do that. You mean this? Hey, Sugo. Thank you. Okay. feeling a little overwhelmed all of a sudden. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Move you here. I need this blue pan and this cookie sheet. And where's the other cookie sheet? It's either. It might be in the dishwasher. Hey, Maybella. I need to wash these two things. Okay, no, the other cookie sheet down here.
Surprised Maybella came back after you cussed her out the other day. Your supporters are real ones. Mine too, but I know mine would get mad at me if I was like that with them. At least and Ricky Bobby, I would hope that you would like cuss me out if I was rude to you ever. You know? Because I don't expect people to be disrespected. She just totally, in another live, was like very disrespectful and rude to Maybella. And now she's all like, hey, how are you? Bitch, what? Why? What? Stand up for yourself. Stand up for your rights. Damn it. Are you still here?
Perfect. Okay.
But can you hear me?
I gotta go to the bathroom, guys. I think I might do that real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, wash my hands. Alright, I'll be back.
Okay, babe. Thank you. I didn't know Winebox Pappy was from Wisconsin. You guys know what that is? Right? Surprised you didn't take the chair there. Or have a commode next to her to sit on. She says she has a bidet, which I really hope is true. Otherwise, her butthole is not clean. Or Remy's wiping her with something. I love him, right? I want to go see him. And I want to collab with him. I want a cunt bag. I want so much. I'll collab with you, Ricky Bobby. Come on.
Wait, you know about I Knew I Love You by Savage Garden? Oh, no. No, you didn't. Okay. No, I'm not engaged, guys. Lord. I swear, I think someone y'all want me to get married.
Wash your hands
Like
and shut your
tomorrow.
fucking mouth.
Hey, Matt, I'm doing good. Please. We haven't even celebrated our 6th month yet, guys. We're about to, but... So what made Lee comfortable sharing his real name was when we talked about it at length.
I gotta dye my hair tonight.
Hey guys, don't hey mods. Can y'all like chill with that? like, don't come at people like that, especially for something like that. Like, Niles is a member. Oh yeah, we tip the waiter. Yeah, of course.
Oh,
Of
I'm
course.
sorry,
You know?
honey. I'm really sorry, Ricky Bobby, that happened. Things will come together. Everything will go as it's supposed to. You know what I mean? Don't force nothing. Let yourself heal from all that. It's horrible. I'm sorry. Like, I take death and all that really hard. I don't. I'll be like my best friend unalived himself in 2015 actually. Right after Gypsy did to her mother what she did. And in fact, Gypsy Rose unalived her mother on my birthday. For fucking she's such a sick bitch. But yeah, especially friends, it's like so hard because it's so unexpected. It's not something you expect to happen to your friend. Family members that get older and things like that. Yeah, you know it's gonna come eventually. But your friend, that's so hard. Especially like my best friend and I, we were so close. We were so close that he would say things like in a riddle all the time. And like I remember he said that he was coming back just in a way that we wouldn't be expecting. And he came back in a coffin. I mean, and his last album, because he's a very talented artist, extremely talented. He was Geno Colt shit, he called himself. Don't ask. But his voice is phenomenal. And he had a great stage presence and everything. And his last album was like his suicide note. His was Out of Nowhere. It wasn't OD, but yeah. By stuff a subscriber got him. Yeah, see, that's the thing with my best friend that died in 2015. He OD'd too. And in fact, he was on stage doing a show with his partner and he was starting to go out then and they were just making fun of him and let him go back to his room and didn't check on him all night long. And it was pretty obvious on stage that he was dying. I would have known. I would have known right away, and that's terrible. And I don't know where he got his stuff. It was from somebody that was at his literal show to watch his music, though. I know that. So when did this happen, Ricky Bobby, if you don't mind my asking? I'm so sorry about my stuffy ass nose. It's so annoying to me.
It was an odd experience, but like the food was brought, the food was good. He was on top of refills. It was jarring, but I'm not going to penalize his incomes. We live in a tip-based economy for service workers. I'm not going to not tip because I was a little jarred by the social interactions I had with the waiter. He was not maliciously rude. He was just very nonverbal, and it was very confusing. Yeah, I mean, honestly, guys.
But Rosie,
the
reason people say that you won't tip good is because of the fact that in Vegas, you went to the Hello Kitty Cafe, and on a $44 bill, you tipped $2. Girl, be so fucking for real. If you care so much about tipped-based economy and yada, yada, yada. Because on a $44 bill, you should have tipped at least 20% in my eyes if it was good service. A normalized number for everybody else would be like at least 15 to 18%. Now, on a $44 bill, I would have left $10, just being real. But that's me because I've been a service worker my whole life. I know what it's like. So for normal people, though, at least $6.50, at least $7, $6.50 to $7, even $8 would be appropriate. But I digress. Yeah, $2.
I don't know the exact percentage. It was definitely in the normal range
Yeah,
of 15
Ricky
to 20.
Bobby, see, that's
I don't know the exact
especially for
percentage.
good service.
I just looked over at the receipt, so I don't know.
And I've always bartended.
Oh, he's
I've always
spamming? I
made
didn't see
great
the
money
spamming.
doing
Okay.
that.
But don't spam.
I got to get that hustle on.
Not for nothing,
That's
but I
my
appreciate how you stand for your
mentality.
members.
I got to hustle.
Thank you. And Hi, sweetie. I need to.
That's why I feel like
dishes.
YouTube
I've been
is.
procrastinating
I
and
gotta
chatting.
hustle on YouTube.
Would you
That's
do
why I
me
love
a
it
favor and
too.
put that food over on the table for whenever Levi's hungry?
Yeah.
So it's out of the way and he can access it without dealing with.
I need this counter space.
Oh, cool. Ooh, what you gonna do?
See, yeah, you, Ricky Bobby. See, that's why you're at my level with the tipping, like the $8 to $10 on that kind of a bill. Because you know, your mom, you saw your mom do it. And I'm sure that, you know, because when you own a restaurant, especially as a woman, you're going to help your waitresses, you know? So she was probably out there on the floor as the owner of the restaurant, too, I'm sure, you know? Yeah, exactly, Ricky Bobby, exactly. Like, I mean, there's even been times where I've had a $44 bill and I had such good conversation and everything with the server, and it was great service to the point where I've left $20. I've left 50, a literal 50%, you know, but it's all because of the experience. Like, if you're giving me a great experience, I'll show you you did, you know, because to me, when we waitress, that's our performance. You know, when you tip me well, that shows me that I'm doing a great job. And I made a lot of money because I really focused on doing a good job. You know, like the little things, especially like making sure that people have refills, making sure they have the sauces they asked for, making sure they're good on napkins and everything. Um, Starting good conversation with them, flirting a little, having a little fun, you know? In fact, it's all talking about it's making me miss it. So, like, you're gonna make me want to go get a job. Right now, YouTube's my only gig because of my body shit, but that's another story.
Speaking of, once you fill up your water, can we fill up the ice cube trays?
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, are you in the middle of schoolwork?
Yes.
Never mind. Just fill up water and do what you're doing.
Okay.
Hi, Lee.
Hello.
Maybe you're just having a bad day. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Like, it was just a
man.
bit jarring, you know? But it wasn't
See,
like,
that's not cool. Like, I always loved working for restaurants that were owned independently because I was always treated like family and way better. And so, for anybody to screw someone's business to the point of having to put that last close sign on the door is absolutely evil in my eyes. What? Because also, when you find a mom and pop restaurant, you find real love with those people. Those people depend on you and they love you for your hard work. It's not like a corporation where they don't give a fuck. I can't believe that. That's awful. And it was one specific waitress that was a friend and took advantage of her. I'm so sorry. That's fucked up. I don't understand how you could do that. And all that does is put a damper on people that own restaurants is their mindset. If they go to open another one, then they're like very hateful like towards their waiters and waitresses because they don't want to have that experience again. They're afraid to get close to them. Where I like to cherish my time at a specific restaurant, especially if it's mom and pop owned. Like I then I will like push myself even harder because it's like this person's small business depends on me and my hard work. So if I don't get my ass going and get myself in gear, I'm failing that person. And to me, that's disrespectful. So I am always going to strive to be the best as I can be possible and have integrity and decency and loyalty to this person instead of ruining them because you two together could be a fucking empire one day and you're ruining that with your fucking disgusting behavior and need to take advantage of another person. It's awful. And when you own a restaurant, like you said, you're always there. You're there 24/7. You basically live there pretty much when you own a restaurant. The last mom and pop place I worked at, they did. They had a cot in the basement where they would sleep sometimes just to keep up with the restaurant itself and being available to people. You know? Yeah. I owned a hydroponics and garden store with my parents before recreational. Really? That's crazy. That's awesome though. And no, you're right. The mom and pop places have been completely, basically wiped out. Actually, there's one little cafe right next to me here where they have a really good business, but they have really great owners. They're awesome people in the town. They're well known in the town and stuff like that. Great food, great service. Um, just kind of a tinier uh seating though. Like everything's kind of squashed together. That's the only thing I hate. But it's a cafe, so they're usually like that. And oh, my fiance's job has a really beautiful deli and a great little restaurant area. They have great food. In fact, I promoted them uh before, and they're just, yeah, great stuff. I miss working for mom and pop place. I really do. I've tried to apply down here, but I just don't right now with what my body's going through. I just don't want to overdo myself and then let those people down because my performance goes way down after I do too much. Like I was working at this one place and I was busting my ass doing doubles and stuff like that, and it wore me down where I was like then having to sleep for a week before I could go back to work.
It was just like, at first I was just kind of like, what the fuck is happening? And then when I got more context, I was like, oh, okay.
Wouldn't you recognize that because you're autistic?
Doing okay?
Oh wait, you're self-diagnosed.
Got a little bit of pain, but
Yeah.
nothing new or crazy.
I'm sorry, baby.
It's one of the reasons why I think I'm like dragging ass a little, but we're gonna do something. I got the oven preheating, and oh, when you put this in, would you grab the bag of salmon for me?
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm just gonna cook it with salt because it's prepped for the burgers,
I'm so hungry right
and we can
now.
add sauces to it or whatever if we don't use all of it.
No food in this house at
Yeah, it's
all.
still frozen, still shit. Oh.
You look cute today.
Thank you. So do you. I love those cutoffs. I
Yeah.
think that's the one you brought, but I got you a second one of these black, like, what are they called? Like muscle hoodies or muscle cutoffs?
There's like sleeveless hoodies.
Sleeveless hoodies, okay.
Yeah.
They're not. I didn't know if it was considered a muscle tank or not,
Yeah.
but I love those.
A muscle tank.
Tall.
Do I tall? And I'm seated.
Hi guys.
Oh yeah, I've been there a couple of times, not
That'd be good.
quite a lot, but my kids actually are up near there right now.
I know. I think those are the gloves I got him for his birthday.
Ooh.
Yeah, they are.
They are cool. Are they the fingerless completely or the half fingers? Oh, they're the half fingers. It's like I don't know what the difference in the styles are, but
Well, the difference in the styles, the fingerless gloves that I got cut out to like about here,
Mhm.
but these cut out to about here, so they're a little longer. But...
do you like these longer ones?
Yeah, I do.
Cool.
I love them, especially since you got them for me.
I know, right?
Stop letting me distract you.
Okay.
Go do your schoolwork.
Okay.
Well, he saw her on the Are We All Insane podcast, which she did 2 years ago, where she talked about being groomed into feederism. He decided to email her, wanted to just kind of have a friendship because he was already in a relationship. And then all of a sudden, they just started dating in January of 2026 after emailing each other. And what's funny is she had just gone live, well, it was December when she did this live, where she was claiming that a guy named Cam had emailed her, and he's been somebody that's like gone IRL with her before, and used to be good friends with Nikki T. He's the one that she calls like her stalker, the creepy quirky crew or whatever they are. Anyway, so he emailed her and he said he was going to interview her abuser, her SAer. And that upset her quite a bit. She got online, she did a whole thing about it. Zachary Michael made a video about how weird that was, yada yada. Then all of a sudden, it wasn't but 2 weeks later, she meets this guy in her email who claims he saw her on a podcast and wants to try to be friendly with her. Like, wouldn't she find that to be weird right after that other email? I mean, I would. I would be very skeptical, where I wouldn't have even allowed a conversation to start. But she did, and now here we are. What did his ex pop in store? Wouldn't replace it. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that one. I'm trying to think. Oh. I'm a little bit.
Fit check, yeah. Right now, we're just kind of doing like some random prep work.
You have to forgive
It'd be really
me.
cool for you to get a couples astrology synastry analysis. Ooh, yeah, that would be. I would never share that information online for personal reasons, but I would love to do that, like for us.
The
absolutely.
blonde hair is not fake. It's real. It's just I dye it a little bit more blonde. So I'm a little bit.
Like, if you really do believe in like astrology and tarot and birth charts and all of that stuff,
I do
you
tarot.
should never post your birth chart online. You should never let your ops know your birth chart. Truly, bad move. Bad move. Yeah, no, I figured that's what you meant, but when did I play
All I
any
gotta
sports
do is
growing
find
up?
out
The only sports
what
I
time
played
you were
was
born.
I played on like our like Mormon basketball team for a summer or two. I actually wasn't too bad at basketball. I wasn't great. I mean, I was a big kid, but I actually kind of liked it. But I didn't.
You were 500 pounds in high school.
With it seriously. I don't know if I've ever even talked about that. It's kind of like I think it might have only
Listen, I played basketball in high school. I even got to be varsity in my freshman year because I'm tall and I'm good and I love basketball. And it was just, I wish I would have kept up with it because I did so good. I loved the sport. Her ops is diabetics and cholesterol. No shit. She's type 2 diabetic and she's treating it with expired metformin. She said that's controlled.
Shitty with that kind of stuff. So like my church had like
he had a boyfriend because he's bisexual. So he had a boyfriend, and then the boyfriend and him broke up so that he could be with her. Because at first I thought it was, I think, to prove that he's not shallow, but they're still dating. So
an adult volleyball thing when I was like 18, 19, and I actually did the daycare for it for a while. Especially at the time.
How is that when you said you claimed you left high school at 500 pounds? How did you play volleyball? That's crazy work.
Early childhood development. And I mean, I was babysitting a lot as a teen. I was a Mormon, you know. Well, maybe I was 17, 18 because I left the church after I turned 18. Yeah, anyway. I stopped not long after one of the days. I was the only adult in charge, and I was like freshly 18, like I was the only person there for the children, and I was expected. I had 12 kids just to me, and that included like baby toddlers, like 1 or 2 like baby toddlers. Hey, what you need? Okay. Do you need the microwave to heat up the food?
I think I'm fine eating that.
Okay, if you want to microwave it, let me know. I'm happy to accommodate.
Yeah, now she's nice to her brother because she's gotten called out for being a dick to her
Queen
brother.
died on your birthday in the same year? Like, you mean in like 91? No? How do you know that? What?
That's a weird information to learn today.
Yeah. Bye, gamer. Oh no. See you on the replay, girl. How'd you get so comfortable staying day to day with Remy? Was there ever an awkward stage in Texas or here? So I feel like the most awkward part was some of the like camera stuff related, like when we were trying to do that in Texas. That was the only time I feel like where we were just trying to figure that out. And I think it was just because Lee wasn't sure what he wanted yet at that point. Yeah, I share my big 3 Mystic, but yeah. Freddie Mercury, that's crazy. I have a herding dog I adopted in February, and I need his help to wrangle toddlers. Yeah. I worked at someone's home daycare, and I was 16, and she regularly left me alone with 10 kids under 2 years old. It was crazy. Oh my God. That's crazy. Hey, Bookworm. Hello. Yes, he's doing schoolwork right now. Oh, you haven't missed too much, honestly. I know,
really right?
Story time moments. You can definitely catch it on the replay.
Taking up 90% of the fucking kitchen. You are so right. And then they try to act all dainty and like, I don't eat very much. Like, bitch, shut up. We know you go in the other room after this is over and you'll be eating everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, she tried to say that it doesn't take many calories to maintain her body size. And I'm like, huh? Go look it up. Because you've got to be eating, like, here, let's look it up right now, in fact. I'm tired of this bitch. How many calories does it take to maintain a 500-pound woman who is 5'6" tall? To maintain a 500-pound, 5'6" woman's weight, she requires an estimated 2,700 to 3,500 calories per day, depending on her age and daily physical activity level. This range accounts for a basal metabolic rate (BMR) of roughly 2,250 to 2,300 calories, plus energy used for daily movements and bodily functions. So she's very lightly active, we'll say. So she has to take in 3,500 calories a day to maintain her weight. Now imagine, what does it take to gain? Let's see. Well, anyways, how many calories does it take to gain weight as a 500-pound woman who is 5'6" tall? Yeah. To gain 1 to 2 pounds per week, she needs to consume 3,200 to 4,100 calories a day to gain weight from that. And she's gained a lot of weight since 2020, was it 24, when she lost some weight, and she was looking pretty good there, and then she started gaining again, and now she's this size. And I would say she's probably 600 pounds if I'm not mistaken, but I don't want to, anyway. Okay, no problem, honey. All right. Turn. Yeah, they are only fooling themselves.
Or just washing some dishes.
Yeah.
We're gonna be
In the
prepping
middle of the night
potatoes
eating is
and
terrible.
salmon.
Like, she
and
looks
other shit.
big,
So we're
like a
just doing some
600-pound
shit over
woman.
here.
I'm serious.
We're vibing. We're thriving. You know how it goes.
God damn.
Oh no, I just scrubbed. I didn't use so like looking at it like.
Creepy, quirky crew.
Thank you to everybody who's been sending gems, joining memberships. A lot of you guys joined recently. I appreciate y'all. I'm looking forward to next week's. I do believe you're not a hater. I just think you did not think through what you said. And I just did not appreciate it. So I just had to remove you for the time being. And that's why I do take that stuff into consideration, you know. Sweetie, if you want, I have half a pizza pretzel if you'd like to try it. I didn't need to finish it. My hot dog was filling. Oh, we have a lot of songs. We have a couple playlists together. Hi, Island Goth Girl. Oh, you sent me a milestone? I missed it. I'm sorry. Sorry. I meant to say something. I think I briefly saw it. I'm sorry, maybe. Let me scroll up and read that. Yeah, no. Sweetie, do you want the half of the pizza pretzel? Do you want to try it?
I can try it, yeah.
It's so good. It's so pretty warm.
I think the feeders that she's had in her life, I think she is, because the way she acts with Remy and eating is really weird.
There's a knife if you want to cut it into more manageable bites, because the cheese kind of pools in the holes.
Yeah.
But it's delicious.
Cool.
Cool.
Please do. Come on in.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like the way the mic sounds with my voice
This is probably
sometimes.
the first time I've done dishes since you've been here.
Yeah.
I just realized that.
Is this?
You're good. I'm just trying to make room. Can you at least put those boxes on the dining room table?
You gotta eat on camera.
There we go. Because Florida has some crazy laws about tarot that are like specific to Florida, so we're not doing that.
Yeah, she tried to grift and make
Yeah.
money off doing tarot, and she did a terrible job. In fact, the first tarot reading that she did, she literally told someone to go and leave their husband. Like, literally leave their husband. Like, what the fuck are you doing? That is so irresponsible. You are not supposed to directly tell someone what to do anyways. They're supposed to be given a guide. That's what that is. Like, oh my God, she's so fucking stupid. Anyways.
I'm obsessed with tie-dye too.
So man.
Yeah, the hard class is done, so he's doing good. Oh, member stone. Hold on, I have to. Sorry, sweetheart, give me a second.
It's okay.
Oh yeah, I missed that a while ago. Shit. Here it is. Hey, Maybella, thank you so much for being a member for 20 months. That is insane. Thank you so much for being an OG. It's nice to see that you are so happy with Lee. I really am. Thank you, love. Sorry for missing that. I already answered that, JT. Yes. And it was a waiter, not a waitress. He was a waiter, not it. Isn't it good?
Mm-hmm.
Love that shit. And the marinara is yummy too. It's so good. Like their cinnamon sugar pretzels are fine. I think they have a.
Sometimes she really grosses me out with food, and then there's other times where I'm fucking starving and I want to punch her in the face. I'm just kidding. I have to go use the restroom. I will be right back. I know I want a pretzel now too, and
a cheese. I think they have a cheese dip. So if you get a regular soft pretzel, you can get it with cheese dip, and that's really good. So yeah. What you need? Microwave?
I'll put it in for, I think, 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Got it. Oh, you want it exploded, right?
Yes.
Got it. Forgot. He likes his hot dogs exploded. Specifically. If you know the vibes. Hello. The cats are being well taken care of by his family. We're not sharing more details than that for reasons that are obvious if you're up to date on other people's bullshit.
But my cats are happy.
They're happy, they're healthy, and they're well taken care of.
Yep.
That's all that matters. We should do edibles together. Yeah, the concerts are basically like that. I'm with Levi on that on the Exploder hot dogs. My OMG, my initials are Mew. Oh, cool. I used to play Pokemon Go. I actually used to be a mod in a Pokemon Go Discord server. Ooh, yeah. Is it? Did you finish it?
No.
Lee looks majestic with the hair, wind in his hair. Feel yourself, babe. Rosie and Lee, did y'all see the kitty pics I sent you? Oh, I gotta check Discord. No, I'm sorry, we've been really busy. I need to check that. I haven't opened Discord in a minute. Does Remy ever help with the cooking and cleaning?
All the time.
He deep cleaned my kitchen, and I haven't touched a dish since he's been here before today. It's important that he sees them. Guys, Levi, your hot dog is boiling hot but not exploded. What do you want me to do? Okay. Oh, you barely had any of it. Okay, say that for you later. I thought there might be like just a little bit. Actually, Levi, would you set this on the table? This kitchen's getting crowded. Thank you. Sorry, sweetie.
It's okay.
Oh, this kitchen is tiny. And if you need anything, Levi, we'll have him get up and get out to help you with that.
I think I'm good.
Good. Yeah. That very much describes him, Mads.
Yep. I'm a homebody.
Me too. It was very difficult for me to get out of the house today. I'm glad that I did. Why not share your pizza with Levi? He's eating it right now.
We are.
We also specifically got him his own hot dog and his own pizza pretzel on top of a large pizza.
Yep.
Like we're splitting a pizza pretzel. And you didn't want a hot dog, so.
Yeah.
I hope you're enjoying your stay. Oh, do we have a favorite song of our songs together? I think I know what my answer is for that.
That's a tough question. I mean, I really like Provider.
Yeah. I like that that's your answer because my answer is 12 for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, kind of in a headspace to listen to it, like kind of emotional headspace to like really get the depth of that song. But with Provider, it's kind of a song that I can listen to anytime and it's a vibe.
Yeah.
But I do love Fall for Me though.
Yeah. And I love Provider. Yeah. And I love that you love Provider.
Yeah.
I love that for me.
When the album came out, I used to not like
Savage Garden is an Australian band. I've been listening to them since I was young, like a teenager.
Yeah.
I showed him my two favorite songs from Savage Garden are I Knew I Loved You Before I Met You or I Know I Loved You, I think is the official title, but I Know I Loved You and Truly Madly Deeply. Those are I think those are some of the most popular too. But I listened to those all the time growing up. Same with like Amazed by Lone Star.
Fun fact, when the Even in Arcadia album came out, I did not like Provider. It was not on my top 10 Sleep Token songs, but ever since I've been with her, it has a new meaning, and I love it now. So,
Are you blind now?
I love that for me. Okay. We're not answering that, Baba. That's actually cutie patootie. How does it feel to date a younger man? I'm doing the same. Honestly, guys, he's kind of millennial coded. And I like the fact that with a beard, you look like a few years older. I think you look like a little in your later 20s. And I like that. Because, I think it's an 8 or 9 year age gap, which I never thought would happen for me. Like, that was not something I was seeking out. That's not something.
Me neither.
In fact, when we first started talking, like, one of our first serious conversations about it, we were kind of like, age gap. How do we feel?
Yeah.
And then, like, a day passed and we kind of got over it. It's kind of how that went down.
Yeah.
Because, like, in dating apps and stuff, before I met him, when I did use dating apps, my dating range was 50. Like, I was open because I had different I guess like parameters for when people were younger versus older or in the middle in between. Yeah. Thank you. And but ultimately, like we met when he was 25. Anyone trying to make that like into like a predatory thing, you're weird.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
We're both adults.
Yeah, it's very weird. You're just trying to make a problem out of nothing, and it's very weird. I think it's very normal. Like it's just anyway, you don't sound Texan at all. Someone said.
Yeah.
51-year-old can kick sand. Exactly, Nancy. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not, and that's the thing. It's just people trying to grasp at straws, and yeah. But he's because that's the thing. Like when he first got doxxed, they only had pictures of him without a beard, so everyone was like, he looks like a baby. Like I'm so weird for wanting to be with him. And then he comes on camera, and people are like, just going to the opposite extreme, and it's just like obnoxious. I don't know if you want to answer that.
Did I enjoy being in the military? It was a mixed experience. There were some things I liked about it and some things I didn't like about it.
Him is he's one of the most emotionally mature people I've ever met.
Thank you.
He's storming again. You two look cute together. Thank you. Yeah, because it's so normal when an older guy does it with someone 30 years younger, but God forbid a woman dates a younger man. Real. The gender factor is definitely there. As long as you're consenting adults, it's chill. It's a whole different thing if you were messing around with underage people. Like that's disgusting. Exactly. T on that. That's so true. I want to make sure like we were really hogging the pictures.
Can you see me without my glasses for a sec?
Look at that face. Yeah, he's Gen Z, but very millennial coded for real. And he likes a lot of 90s stuff. Like,
yeah, I like old games, old songs, old bands.
Whenever you're ready to upgrade your classes, I'd love to like go with you and try on different styles because I've liked these classes, but I have a feeling that we could find a different style that's more
I've had frames kind of like yours, but square, like more bolded.
Yeah, I want to see what those look like on you.
Yeah.
You should get contacts, dude. Damn.
I've been told that many times.
And I agree.
I want to get LASIK. That's what I want.
Yeah.
It's so freaking expensive.
Would you say your eyes are blue-gray when I look at you? Sometimes they're green, sometimes they're bluish, sometimes they're blue-grayish.
They change color.
Yeah, they do, actually. They do. What are they right now? With this lighting, you're definitely more like leaning greenish, maybe a little blue-gray.
Yeah.
Hard to tell. Definitely not super blue right now.
Yeah.
It's scary. Like them.
Oh yeah, I did get those. The boot camp issued glasses. I mean, they worked.
Levi's doing good. I think he's pretty happy. He didn't have to worry about dinner. He's just chilling. My sister got LASIK and she loved it. Yeah. Eye stuff freaks me out. Ooh, have you thought about wire rims? They look classic.
Wire rims?
Have you ever worn aviator style glasses?
Like once.
I used to have a pair of aviator style glasses. I like them on me.
Yeah.
I like big glasses on my face.
I like the slim, like square glasses.
Oh, he's good. Okay. Yeah, in the kitchen. So if you want to flip yourself around, would y'all go to a show together and vlog it? I would love that. That'd be cool for sure. Would you set that behind you for now?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me know when you're done eating because I think I might ask you to do a couple things to help make this a little less stressful. Because we're tight knit again. All right. You should get not a monocle. Love it.
Monocle and a tuxedo.
Ooh.
Maybe a top hat.
Oh yeah. I love that.
My video out.
Yes, the monocle case closed. You guys look cute together. Thank you, Angie.
Thank you.
Here, honey. Honey. Okay. Oh. YouTube. Oh, what he's not doing.
He's just throwing stuff away.
Come on, baby. I need that to be my chat.
I'm gonna be leaving after I finish this to go back to mine.
Oh, okay.
Take you so long
Oh, okay,
to
got
the
it. I'm gonna
message.
chat for a minute then until you're done. Okay, then I'll get to work.
Dude, bitch, or do you have to message everybody?
So it's getting warmer here. When you do leave, can you just make sure the fan is pointing directly at me because the oven's on and good fucking God.
Blood?
We have not played many games together.
Why?
We get too busy doing other things and just spending quality time together.
Over here is some shit.
It's good.
Until I get too close,
Lee is
man.
like newer to here. Sorry, Lee is newer to like spirituality.
I'm learning.
Yeah, he's interested, right? You're interested, right? Yeah. It's dumb brain. It is really nice having someone that not only is a helper, but like is so enthusiastic and wants to help, and like enjoys it and like genuinely just like wants to make my life better.
I gotta do
My way of loving her.
Yeah, he likes retro gaming.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. On Levi's day off, we need to prioritize for the Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
We'll ask him if he wants to do Tuesday. Wednesday. Ooh.
Ooh, you hear
Everyone's
that?
differently able, but there's no shame in it, girl. Thank you. And like, there's a lot I do to try to help him too. He's not my caretaker. He's my boyfriend. That was so fucking disrespectful.
Shut up.
Lee gives spiritual vibes like yourself. Yeah, I agree. I think he's a natural born healer. That's my opinion on you. I do practices with my boyfriend. He's supportive and loves his girlfriend.
That's me too. I'm a natural born healer, and you know what happens to us? We get taken advantage of all the fucking time because we see the good in people. We see the things that they may need to fix themselves, and they're stubborn and they won't listen. And the next thing you know, you are in a combative relationship with somebody that you're trying to help get better that doesn't want to get better. You know what I mean? And that's ultimately going to be his entire role with her is very, very caretaker like. And he's also going to be the good hearted one that does and does and does for her until he has no more. And that's exactly when she's going to fucking get frustrated and the relationship's going to go down the tubes. And that's my premonition on the whole thing. I did a tarot reading on it. That's what I got from the tarot reading. But I'm really hoping for the best for them. I mean, they're really trying not to put all their cards in, but they kind of are at the same time. I hope my dress looks nice. Let me know in the comments if you like it.
Loves his girlfriend is way too.
You can barely see it though.
Going to random retro gaming stores in other areas is so fun. Tell me about it. I love going to like hole in the wall retro game stores because you never know what you're going to find in those stores.
Let's see. This is basically still frozen. Oh, it's like half frozen. Okay, this is good enough. I was having it sit out for a second because it's like still frozen. Ooh, I don't know if I'm gonna go to the arcade this time because it and you seem like he balances out anxiety. You're so calmly and like Rosie said, healing to be around. Big vibes to you. Hell yeah. There's something someone said. Oh, someone asked. I'd like you to answer this because I don't want to share anything.
What is it?
Yeah, hold on, I'm gonna read it. I don't want to share anything you might not want me to say, but what do I do to reciprocate your support?
Well,
What do
she
you
does a lot of things to reciprocate. For example, yesterday she made breakfast for me. She loves me in a way that nobody else has ever loved me before.
How do you know? When you guys have only ever been in person with each other. Now this is the second time. You've been together 6 months. How the fuck is it that you're so in love that this person completes you, has never loved you like anyone else before? How? I just don't get it. I like to spend time with someone.
She does a
go on
lot for me,
dates,
like
get to
emotionally.
know them.
We have great talks. You know, when I'm feeling down or anxious or whatever, she is always there to how she reciprocates.
And the other thing is guys, he's a lot more private and personal than I am.
Yeah.
So I'm happy to come on here and like talk about the things he does for me and talk about my personal life in that way. And he's different.
Yeah.
So there are
Right,
also things that
yeah,
I do have done for you,
crazy.
Yeah.
long distance things like that I don't share and I don't get into because it's not your business, respectfully. And it
Then why
involves
do
me
you talk
explaining
about
things
it?
about him and his personal life. Again, that's not anyone's business, right? So I do that to protect him because you guys see how I'm treated online.
Wow.
There's information
Who
about him.
have we heard this bullshit from before? Let's see. If I could do the dreaming sound on live stream right now and fade us into Amberlynn, I suppose I could if I look. If I had a soundboard, I still would. I'm gonna be getting all that stuff though, because I do love going live, and I want to have all the like cool, neat stuff you can have to do the sounds and everything. But anyways, we would go into the dream sound. Okay. Anyway, sorry about that. Oh, put the dream sound into Amberlynn because she says the same exact
Been leaked
shit.
that was never supposed to be public, and there's other stuff to that too. And so I'm not going to overshare those things to self-aggrandize and like make myself seem better or a certain way because my relationship isn't about that.
I would also like to add too, she has helped me with my own self-care. Like, eating, showering, taking care of myself. That's something I've always struggled with on my own. And having someone
She doesn't
there to
shower.
encourage
What are
me,
you
hold me
talking
accountable, really, really helps me.
Wasn't expecting you to say that.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing.
Her idea of taking a shower is putting dry shampoo in her hair.
Okay, I think. Do you need anything from me?
Just one thing. Get back.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Ooh. My best friend bought me this lip gloss.
Okay, I'll check
I
up the
love
chat in
it.
just a second, guys. Sorry. Whew, okay.
I really love it. Oh, what did I do?
Oh, hey, Mom.
Yeah, her
Good to
mom
see
and
you. I
dad
was
are
in chat.
frequently
Smile.
in
Good to see
her
you.
chat.
Havey, you didn't need to delete that comment. Banzi, I saw what you said. There's nothing wrong with that comment. Maybe I think you should maybe reread that. But we can't fix it now. But hold on, let me scroll up. Here we go. I've always wanted to visit Seattle. Oh wow, it's stormy.
Yeah,
I'd love to go to Seattle.
I can definitely hear it.
Yeah, rose quartz and black obsidian bracelets. Agreed. Yeah, I think he is very empathic. I don't know if he necessarily identifies that way. My mom's in the chat, babe.
Oh, cool. Hello.
Just to prove to the
100%.
haters that her mom's okay with it. That's
I
what
mean, that
this
right there
is.
is enough. He loves the way she loves him. I lost my leg in the first year of marriage. My husband does help care for me, but he's also still my husband. Hey, American, good to see you. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, wow. I mean, it's like that's like when you're like loved for being authentically who you are. Your partner's there for you for the good and bad. You know.
That's my best friend.
I'm sorry to those who don't have a partner that makes life easier on them, so they feel that it isn't normal. Yeah, that's how I was. I was in an 8-year relationship, and it boggles my mind sometimes realizing the differences of how I was treated between two different relationships. And I feel like it's such a reflection of like the growth that I've done to like learn and know what I am worth and what I deserve, that I learned through the years that I spent single and like working on myself and healing myself, you know? Yeah.
My teeth.
Considering how easily you can keep a secret, sorry, I hear the sarcasm. You treat his privacy with a lot of respect. I respect him so deeply. Yeah. I would be mortified if I ever disrespected him on accident, let alone on purpose.
Ooh.
Protect your peace beautifully. Definitely. Coping skills coupled with personal responsibility is key. Clock that, Virgo. Oh, I'm not in all chat. Let me fix that. I'm just catching up with chat, guys. I apologize. Also, this is still kind of frozen, so I'm letting it sit. I want to see what my mom agreed with. Hold on. Yes. Yep. Okay. Yeah, definitely agree with that, Mom. Yeah.
Who's her mom?
That's what it's all about. Making positive
Oh,
contributions.
Jean.
Boundaries are actually non-existent at this point with reactors. It seems there's no limit to what they will do in pursuit of farming hate among their viewers. Kind of scary, actually. I genuinely believe it's to a point that YouTube should intervene, but that's just me. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying it should.
Why should YouTube intervene? Because
yeah,
my channel, I sit here and I watch you and I give my opinion on you, which I have every fucking right to do. So why in the hell should YouTube intervene? I tell people about you and what you're about and the things that you've done, and people make their own decisions about you. Okay? How I feel about you doesn't dictate how they feel. I don't control my audience. Therefore, I am just giving them the information. They can make the decisions and they can have their opinions on their own. And I'm giving my opinion, and I have every right to. Yes. And that's so
I would
true.
say my favorite season is fall.
That's so true. I call myself a broken empath. It's not that I don't care. I'm tired of seeing it. Right. Exactly.
Too. Yeah, Banzi, you weren't disrespectful. I think one of my mods just didn't like saw you used the word hooker, so maybe they just didn't realize what you were saying. Because a hooker bath is just, I know what you meant by that. I'll get to the makeup when I can, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going at the best pace that I can.
Gotta eat first.
I'll let my mind a person that likes to take time to make a judgment. Yeah. He's just like newer learning the ropes, so I totally understand how that happened. Okay, so we're gonna throw some salt on, bitch. I'm not gonna add any oil or salt to the potatoes because honestly, I'll just open them up and add like a little butter or something to them or do something with them that way. I'm not gonna go the whole extra 9 for that. What did I do with the? Oh, they're right there. Okay, good. Hello, Master.
You, babe.
Okay, I think I'm gonna need to wash all these. Yeah. Okay. I only got 4 of these Japanese sweet potatoes because they're expensive. But also they were so, and my brother loves them. I just got 4. Excuse me. I've never had pistachio butter. I'd love to try it. You know what? I've never had like a proper Dubai chocolate strawberry thing. I've always wanted to try it. I just, when it was first a craze, I was honestly, I was just kind of annoyed by it. But as time passes, I kind of want to try it. But I want to try it right. I don't want to try one of the bajillion variants that exist. You know? Hey, Valley. Ooh, pistachio butter and Nutella toast. That does sound good. Pistachio muffins? Never heard of that.
Pistachio anything is delicious.
Yeah, cruises make me nervous for obvious reasons. With my size.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I like these classic chains way more than the stars personally. I'm obsessed. I would actually repurchase these if they were getting tarnished or they broke or something. Like I would. This is the first one I bought where I'm like, I want to repurchase this one. Like I love it. I feel like it's so me. I still want to try other ones too, but
No,
look at you doing dishes happily. Watch them, watch the
from
potatoes.
someone else.
But
In rain.
let's see.
Oh.
Okay.
What are you doing, bitch? Where's
Ooh,
the
pistachio butter on a
potatoes?
croissant would be fire. Ever since I saw that. Ooh. I don't want to know anything further about that, actually. Thank you. I was literally like, what are you talking about? That's actually good. Rave music? I don't know what his opinion on rave music is. Well, is rave music just EDM? Because then the answer is yes.
No, it's
we
not
listen to
just
that less
EDM, you
often.
dumbass.
Well, he's doing homework right now. He was just in here when he was eating a minute ago. But yeah. Hold on.
She is very boring. And she goes drinking like a baby again. In fact,
I just dropped something. What did I drop?
she grifted from her audience
okay.
and got a whole bunch of stuff off the
Trash
Amazon wish list. Which is just gross. Gross, gross. Gross, 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 gross. She's fucking gross.
Hey, gamer girl, how you doing? I don't actually have any pet peeves.
Should we check out something else? I just do, damn it. Thank you.
Sometimes I wish he was better at like knowing how to communicate. Something I struggle with too sometimes too. So
Oh yeah, let's watch a little Snow Bear. If you know anything about Zeo and the low-cow universe, this is some interesting stuff.
Here, I'm Snow. It's not too serious. Today we're taking a look at Zeo in the local universe and how she's getting kind of bounced from host to host, and everyone's sort of trying a different tactic on her to get her to either crash out or fight back or fall in love with the place. And it's kind of interesting to me. I don't know if it's interesting to you, but let's take a look. Before we
I
get
have to
started,
get off here
feel free to
soon,
like,
though, 'cause my feet
subscribe,
are really
hype, member up. All of that really supports the channel, and I appreciate it deeply. For every like, I will stand up on my chair and dance. For every sub, I will stop dancing. And for $20, I'll answer a question.
Hey, Sour Power.
Hi.
Is this still here freeloading off people? I mean, Uzio.
Yeah, no comment. You're not talking about me?
No, I'm talking about Zio. Her whole life is literally her fucking freeloading. And then she comes on and she fucking cries.
Team wants me here.
Yeah, he wants you to be entertaining. You got to stop the poor me bullshit and fucking do what's good for you. Okay. Quit depending on other people and do what's good for you.
What the fuck am I depending on?
Everybody. The
Like
way
who?
you live. Look at you. Look at you.
What do you mean, look at me?
Are you in a rehab facility that you don't pay for? that you are refusing to make yourself fucking better in?
How do you
So have
even
a
know
free place
that?
to live? Because
How
I
do you
watched
even know
fucking shit.
that?
You fucking said it
I'm not
yesterday.
freeloading off of anything, dumbass.
Do you
Who
pay
the
for
fuck
your
are
shit?
you?
Do you fucking pay for it? Do you pay for
Business
it?
is that? Why is
You
that anyone's
You
business?
came on this fucking show last night and fucking cried around and said you didn't pay for your shit. You don't pay to be there. Do you have a job outside of this?
No, I don't. I'm in
you're
a nursing home.
professional fucking freeloader.
No, I'm not.
You don't. How do you make your money?
I don't make money. Are you stupid?
Okay. How do you
So
get
if
all
you
your
know
food?
nothing about,
How do you get all your food? All that fucking DoorDash and bullshit. If you don't
I
make
pay for
money,
it.
how do you pay for it if you don't make money?
If you know the answer, why are you asking? Is this a
Just-
host, by the way?
I
Is
told
this a
you.
host?
Yes, this is
Bullshit, I'm a
yes,
host.
this is
On
Red
what show?
Stick.
When I got here, I'm on
Speaking of
nuts.
hosts,
So that's Breadstick. He's on a show called Nuts. And I just want to say, I mean, no one is saying this, but I think I just want to state for the record that like people in rehabilitation homes or skilled nursing centers are not freeloaders. He's not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that like if that's you or someone you love, like those people are not freeloaders. They're being taken care of and they deserve to be taken care of. I do want my taxes to go to helping people who can't pay for their own shit. And I think I would prefer my money go to helping people than like, whatever. I'm good with that. I'm good with it. I just think it's like at this point she is
That's how I
like,
feel.
it's
I
been a
don't
year and a
mind
half
it.
and she, people do go home. People do live their lives and they get up and they work or they take care of their homes or they take care of their kids and they don't have full function of all four of their limbs. I'm not her
Right.
doctor to like,
My best
release
friend
her or
doesn't.
whatever. But like at a certain point you got to start you do have to like start doing the paperwork to get yourself what you need to live independently if that's what you actually want. And her saying, if you know the answer, why are you asking? Like no one knows the answer. We want to hear it from you. Like,
Yeah, right.
where is the money coming from to pay for DoorDash? That shit is so fucking expensive.
It is.
I treated myself to a pliable and it was $30 to be delivered to my home. I walked over to get it the
Thank
next
you,
week
and I
and it was
appreciate you,
$15.
dear. I
Like
really
it's
do.
so like DoorDash is so
I'm
much money.
trying.
It's not just the cost of the food. It's so much money. And I don't know where I genuinely like, is all of that coming from men? And if it is like, it's a conversation. The fact that she's doing it from a skilled nursing facility is a conversation.
Cool. That's great. I'm not going to do that. Okay.
So we're going to do the whole crying and you're going to quit again because things don't go your way. It's poor
That's
you.
not what it is. That's not what it is. You can think what you want.
everyone in the chat is calling you ALR 2.0. This is what Amberlyn Reed used to do. She used to
This is
like
exactly what
just
she used to
quit
do.
every single day.
He
Anytime
asked
it
me
got
to
slightly
fuck
different. Same with all of us.
Yeah. Well, so Monica MN in your chat says the drug dealing criminal is going to dog on Zio. Fuck that. Do you know why I dog on Zio?
Why?
Because I've been a fucking addict. I know what it's like to use people to blame everybody else for your fucking problems. If Zio was to accept these things that are wrong with her, I bet you would see her health get significantly better if she accepted that she has done it to herself and it's not everybody else's fucking fault.
Well, listen here, Captain Zabo.
Breadstick, I'm a little confused. Why were you attacking Zio because she doesn't pay to be in the facility?
Yeah, she's a freeloader in general, Keem. She's a fucking freeloader, dog, from start to finish.
Okay, but she just got a job and then you made her quit.
Yeah, that's fucked up, motherfucker.
Did you miss that part that she was like here at work?
Yeah, we're not Keem stance around here, but that is a good point, is that she does now finally sort of have an opportunity to start making some money independently. I'm not sure how much she was making on TikTok, but it seems like she has an opportunity to probably make more here. And I don't know if she's ever going to make that much unless we like really ramp it up, because they're not meeting any goals right now. But she does have an opportunity to start making money, and hopefully, I don't know if it's enough to be independent, but it's a good start. So I think that is also just something. It's a point that should be acknowledged, that her presence here is possibly a step towards her trying to be independent. I think there's some value there.
That's fair.
Now,
Yeah.
I appreciate that not everything I have a tendency to babble, but
Right,
at a certain point, I
definitely.
do know when to shut up. They let this woman on named Rocky, and she droned. Do you know what drone, like the difference between people talking and
I
people
know that's what I
droning
had to
on?
do.
So
I had to do it when I was coming out of addiction and everything. Especially then, had to do that, like look in the mirror and really take a look at myself and what I was doing and what decisions I was making at the time. And that's why now I'm very careful about my decisions and stuff like that. At least I try to be, because I don't want my image to other people to be disgusting in any kind of way. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I want people to know that I am somebody safe, that they can come to, someone with integrity and all that, somebody that's actually going to do what they say they're going to do.
Woman had nothing to say. She had nothing to say. And they let her talk for like a half an hour. It is insane.
We're friendly, but we have had some really serious disagreements. And this ain't for me. I'm out. Go ahead, Rocky. It's around 1935 when she tried to talk to you about the experience that she had here. I love this community, and I can't be active on camera to talk with you because, like, the other part of it is that I'm also someone who is disabled, and I volunteer my time. The way you treated her last night when she tried to find doctors to help me. Did you guys talk prior to this? No. Sour and
I think this person was just brought on to try to like beef with Zio, and she just couldn't shut the fuck up long enough to, and like Zio didn't even interrupt her. She was just like, what? Like, I think her whole point was that Zio wasn't like kind to Abby while Abby was talking at some point, and then she showed a clip and she's like, see, you're disrespecting her, and like Zio doesn't even say anything, she's just listening quietly. So I don't know, it was very dumb. It was really dumb. It was dumb, and they threw tomatoes at her until she left. It was great.
It no longer hurts me to accurately be described like that. I am, and you need to understand that everybody has different point of view. So you may feel that way, and things may have changed for you. And I commend you, and that's awesome. But there are different people that deal with things differently. I understand that I'm fat. I can see that I'm fat. I know that I'm fat. But if I don't like being called fat, that's my own thing. And do you prefer to be called obese? What do you prefer? Because like Abby is saying, Abby, other people are being trained. What description would you like that is accurate that people could use? That's what I'm asking.
And I know this is going to sound like a bunch of horseshit, like based on who it's coming from. Like, consider the source, because I'm a commentary channel and I talk about girl world stuff. But I think the preference that most people have is that you don't comment on my body. That's kind of, I think it's just in polite society you don't comment on people's bodies. I realize that this is not polite society. This is the LCU, and so like people are just like, she's just like, well, if you don't want people calling you fat, what did they want you to call? It's like, don't call her anything. She's a person. Call her Zio. That's what she wants to be called. So here's the thing, man, is like fat women, I also like, you can call out people's behaviors without like making judgments on their bodies. Their bodies are a result of their behavior, so I think that a lot of it is like linked. But for her to say like, what do you want to be called? Like, don't call people names. Maybe she sounds old enough to not need to be told that. But she is in the LCU, so she's just gonna have to like be called fat and be mad about it. I think that that's just what the relationship is. Abby goes into how she used to cover lolcows and she can't wait to go back to covering lolcows. And Zia's like, well, are you gonna cover me? And she just like rolls right past it and doesn't even hear it, and it's kind of funny.
Cows lined up. So whenever we inevitably go back to doing that, I am promoted with quite a few. I know that Daniel Larson is going to be out soon-ish. Pretty sure. He's not going to be on the internet, but he's going to come back to the internet.
Coming to you live.
Yeah, call her by her
At
name.
ShipTooth1 donated $10. Zio only loves Stefan because she's never had someone be kind to her. She'd rather be friends with.
I agree with you there too. And my mistakes are my own, what I've done, and then, like, also, if I do something that somebody finds to be disrespectful or hurtful and they tell me about it, I can't control their feelings. So therefore, I should be sorry for whatever I did that offended them or caused them any type of feelings, you know, because I can't control how others feel. So if I made someone feel a certain type of bad way, then it's only decent to then be like, oh, I apologize. I didn't mean to do that. You know what I mean? Or I didn't mean to affect you that way. And a lot of times these girls are hard-headed and they don't want to ever be accountable for the stuff they do wrong. Sorry, guys. My mom had messaged.
With a pred, then grow a spine.
Oh. I mean,
That was how you feel.
I don't have those.
Well, like, what's that make you feel, right? Even if it's just a feel towards the comment.
Really 50-50? Holy shit.
I'm upset with Stefan, but I haven't talked to him. And he hasn't
why are you
about
upset?
me. He hasn't been talking about me on his live. I'm upset because he's been talking about me on his live streams. And the other day he was saying, like, somebody was saying that I used him and stuff. And then he was saying, yeah, people just come here and I give them a place. And it just kind of sucks because I have heard things, you know, about him letting me stay at his place the last time. And then there was this whole drama because I was live one day and I was crying and I said, hey, like, maybe if I never went to Vegas, like Paradise, like I stayed at Paradise the whole time I was in Vegas. So I said, maybe if I never, like, I could have gotten sick in California. You know, like, I'm not blaming his sick at his house because somebody else there was sick and went to visit his house and that's why I got sick, because that's what happens at his house. There's a lot of foot traffic. And that's just the truth. And common and public truth. Yes. Right. I could have been in California and it could have happened. But me saying that doesn't mean that, like, I blame him or the house. That just means, like, hey, like, if I wasn't in Vegas at the time, maybe I wouldn't. Maybe if I wasn't at Paradise, like, that wouldn't have happened. But I'm not blaming him.
Do you think it was just an environment that surrounded you that maybe was even harder to resist I'm going to call it relatively low ability to resist already, right? Like, Breadstick, although he came in hard, said he was an addict and he knows how it is. I mean, I'm a heavier set dude too. Like, I'm over 300 pounds right now. I know how it is. It's a little difficult sometimes with food.
I fucking hate that shit. I'm so sorry. And that is not to diminish addicts. That is not to diminish addicts and what they go through. I have family members that are addicts and I'm not going to talk about that. I know what addiction is. But it's fucked up for him to compare addictions for anybody because I have to eat no matter what. I'm going to eat. I've tried to, like, the last
you could probably go a long time without eating.
I can't. I'm a fat bitch. I want to eat.
You have to eat eventually, right? Like, that's the other problem.
Oh my God, you guys, I'm so sorry. It's just hitting me right now that it's hard to take care of yourself. It's hard. No, it's hard. It's apparently harder than being addicted to substances and doing 10 years in prison. Not ordering DoorDash is harder. Okay, no, I got it. Nutritious food. You have dietitians putting together meal plans for you already where you live, and people hand it to you. But I get it. DoorDash is just it's too hard to not do it. I get it. It's hard. It's fucking hard, man. Undoing pain, undoing trauma, having to look at yourself, having to work on yourself. It's the paperwork, paying for it. Fucking all of it is so fucking hard. It's hard. It's hard. So do it or don't, right?
To respond to the
I know I
thing
can't
that
stand bullies either, and
I haven't talked to Stefan. The group is divided.
Oh, if you don't know,
our friend is gone. We're not getting her back.
Stefan runs that house in Las Vegas. The ID channel just recently did a video series on it, where he only wants big girls there, and it's like almost like a cult, I would say, the way it's ran and everything. And Stefan seems to think that if you're in his home, that your body is fair game and he can touch wherever he wants to. And a lot of the girls were just not down with that, which I understand. And he currently, like, he always lives with, like, a clan, like a posse of big fat women, you know, like QuirkyLoveRosee size women. And he said that if he could, butter noodles? No, I don't want it. No, I don't. Is there salt on it?
Oh, yeah. Taste it.
Okay.
That's about a perfect thing.
And I don't know. I just don't like the way he has been acting, and he knows that shit. And, like, then he'll come at me and be like, he'll say, I just find it awkward that she rewatches. Basically, like, I'll sit on my stuff and I'll watch a stream. So he finds that odd. Like, he's like, I just find it odd that she's watching my stream on her stream, but won't talk to me. Well, the thing is, I have talked to him on FaceTime. We have exchanged texts. There's really nothing else to say, you know?
So Zio sat and watched that documentary. And at the end of it, the conclusion was she's angry with Stefan because of the way that he's talking about her. Very QuirkyLoveRosee coded. You saw that documentary, right, Zio? You saw all, and you're good? You're good with that? You're just not happy with the way he's talking to you and, like, okay. All right, good. Noted.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes,
we want to hit this call, guys.
And if you guys want to see Stefan up here, you guys can send some $20 TTSs if you guys have any questions about Paradise. maybe we could hit a 50 member goal for him to come up. We still have 40 minutes of the stream. Can we get 50 members to have Stefan up? If he still wants to.
You want to double? you want to double count that, or how you want?
Yeah,
to do it? You already got your.
Yeah, I guess. I guess we're doing both. I guess I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Zio's just like adding goals on top of goals. They got 6 members in this. They asked for 50 to punish Fupa and 50 to have Stefan on, and they got 6.
My show, mine and Abby's and Fupa's show now. Yeah, if Stefan wants to come up, he can say what he wants. He was in chat saying that he wants to come up. I personally don't have a single thing to say to him. I don't have anything to say. I mean, I'm not going to stop y'all from talking. I know that y'all have like a past and a history, but I personally don't have fucking anything to say.
Chat, let us know why you want him up. Maybe there's a reason you guys want him up that we're not aware of too.
If he comes up here, I know Tina's gonna come up here. I know that. I mean, I saw the chat like split almost, where half of them were saying that I fucking suck for even like entertaining the idea, and then the other half wanting him to come up here. And so I don't know. And my chat's broken, so I can't. No, let's do a poll. Sarah, are you gonna pull up a poll?
I don't have backend access to the channel. Sorry.
For some reason, everything that Abby has, like all the backend stuff, for some reason Abby has to do it, and it's at like a different desk in her apartment, and so they run her ragged, making her go like put up polls and change things and like do stuff on the back end. So she has to get up and go and do that while 5 months pregnant, and everybody in the chat is like, Abby's not at her desk. Abby's not there. Abby's not there, and it's just a very weird glitch in the show. It's silly and dumb. Anyway, they bring Stefan up. Stefan apparently is like an intern or something. He's like part of the LCU. He's got roles and things. He's not a host or anything, but of course he does. You know, he's a predator. So immediately, Keem couldn't get him in there fast enough.
Hi, when this all started, Keem gave me some roles, and ever since then, I've been basically in the LCU. I don't get paid for this. I don't want to be paid for this, but I agree with Z. The chat needs to pay up, because this is your chance to support her and support everybody that runs the show. So you guys better send your $20 questions so that we can answer some shit, because this is what it is. So I agree with Keem. This is a job. So you guys need to support Z doing a job. And you need to stop bullying her. You need to stop talking shit. And people need to stop turning shit into content. There are some things that can be content, but other things are just like, they shouldn't be content. There's a line, there's a line of respect where like, we can all have some theater or whatever and like make some content, but there's also real life shit where like, you don't cross that line. And I've been the one from the get-go, and I'm still on that position. I want to see Zero Mile walk out of that fucking facility head held high. I'm the first one that's going to be sitting on the sidelines cheering, because I want to see her get better. I want to see her walk out of there and say like, you know what? There's so much life left. There's a reason she's still here. The whole thing with people getting sick is just like, the fuck. It's the universe. It's planet Earth. Like, why did Z get sick? Why did Shay get sick here? Like, why does COVID exist? There's some things that just like, they happen, and you have to look at it the other way around. Like, all the shit that happened to Z, she's still here.
Still here where? Still here where? Finish the sentence. Still here in a skilled nursing facility for a year and a half as a 30-year-old without the use of one of her hands and one of her feet because she got the flu.
The spotlight hits the makeup on your face. The pain, it's meant to hide the empty space. You spin a yarn for every soul inside, while shadows crawl beneath your velvet light. The camera lens is blind to what you saw, but roots run deep where bitter gardens grow. A fable crafted from a hollow vein. You trade your secrets for a